Pussy is a slur. I'm a cat.
Alright, so you guys just left from the second story building. Or second story window. You hit the ground. I gave everybody damage that needed damage. As you're walking back around on the front, you hear on your comms buzz, and you hear the familiar voice of Quack. And he goes, "Oh, hello, sirs. I haven't heard from you in a while. Were you successful in getting your guard uniforms?"
Boy, how. Yes, we have our guard uniforms.
Oh, great. Did you go back to the Tinker District as you said you were going to do?
Totally on our way.
Before he can answer, Delaris says, "Who are you talking to?"
Delaris
doesn't have a comm. I don't know why. But okay.
You have a comm. You were given a comm.
Yeah, everyone.
And our characters are slowly getting taller. Delaris was 1 inch taller than Omal. Then Travis killed off Glitch. And now he's a giant elephant.
Not dead. It's actually, he's a regular sized elephant.
Yeah.
Not dead.
You wouldn't need
Not
a
really
giant elephant.
It's not a giant
I tried
elephant.
to kill off Glitch.
Allegedly.
A giant elephant would be absurd.
I did try. That's ridiculous. He's just a regular sized elephant.
So then, also, now that we're a
elephant.
little off topic, I wanted to make this joke like 10 seconds ago. Tinker District was actually my favorite gay club.
We are going to get nowhere today, and it's
We are off the rails.
Oh, man.
We never even got
And
off
we
the
haven't
rails.
even started.
All I'm doing is I'm going through business opportunities in my head because there's no gay clubs in Jasper, and I'm thinking like the Twinker District is a great idea.
I have bad news about the demographics of Jasper.
Incredibly white, old German, probably not the most accepting.
Oh, man.
Let's see if I can get Patrick Ewell to fund it.
When we turn off the mics, I have a story about Jasper.
So Delaris saw the kids going, right?
Yeah.
He was part of that.
Yeah.
Delaris says, "Let's go. Let's get them."
So, but as you're still walking, Quack still continues to question you. So where did you go then?
Yeah, we were doing a little bit of a... We were investigating some of these ex-Empire, whatever they are, that are hanging out in the capital.
I get on the comms and I say, "We'll join the Marines."
So where did you go then?
What was his name? I know the guys.
Herrick? Or Klaus?
Klaus house.
The Klaus house.
We were at the Klaus house.
In the middle of Klaus Street.
You went to Klaus's house?
We went to Klaus's house.
How did you find it?
We are employed now.
Sorry about the weird voice, but yeah, we joined up.
Right. I knew you were going to join the militia.
Yeah, so we did.
Oh, okay.
I served with much distinction.
Great. So you were at Klaus's house.
Indeed.
In the housing district.
Yup.
Yeah.
Not the Tinker District.
No.
Oh, okay,
About
thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
At that point, you hear Pierre. Mon ami, who are you talking to? Ho ho!
Hey guys, we
Do
should
I
give
have
Pierre a
Pierre?
mic.
Do I have Pierre on me?
Yeah.
Am I holding him?
Yeah, you're the one holding me.
I touch Pierre too
Gently?
So I grab Pierre out of my pouch and I put him up against the comms. And I'm like, Pierre, say something.
I can only talk to those who touch me.
Fuck.
I quit.
So I said fuck. Like that wasn't set. That was big. So fuck. And I just put it back in my pouch and keep walking. I've never broke you before. I've never broke Mike before.
On the
DM question. Am I still drunk?
It was for the hour, so you are right. I'd say you're coming out of it.
Okay.
They also found a never-ending bottle of dwarven liquor.
I remember that.
And so when you take a drink, you have a chance of getting healed, either a D4 or D8,
Or?
depending on your Constitution check. But if you get low enough to get that higher HP, you become drunk and you roll a disadvantage for your dexterity.
For the next hour.
And for the next hour. But every time you take a drink, the save against the Constitution gets harder and harder, so it gets easier for you to get drunk. And if you continue to get drunk, then bad things happen.
That makes sense.
I would just shut down the adventure and just open a bar. You've eliminated most of your overhead.
This is the kind of
With an
stuff that
unlimited
we've
bottle.
missed.
Homie, I've thought about
The
it.
guy,
Anyway.
the guy who weaponized the orphans. It was great.
Yeah. You also have a golden knife of warming.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bread knife that toasts your fucking bread.
I'd pay for that.
Mhm.
I'd pay $30.
And
I didn't have to.
makes you warm when you're holding it. Because you found it in the cold meat locker.
What's it called?
Oh, that's true.
The golden knife of warming? What did I call it?
My other tender bio.
Oh my god.
Several.
So Delaris walks towards the kids.
Hold on. You jumped
Oh,
out.
there
of a
they
second-
are.
You jumped out of a second-story window, and you're just gonna walk towards them.
I have 40
We're
HP.
basically-
I'm
So they
fine.
came out the back
Right.
window. So they're going around the building as these little dwarven kids are running away with the paint bucket.
And perfect, like we haven't missed a beat fashion, I catch Dolores by the shoulder and I go, "They're a bunch of kids. You trying to get us locked the fuck up?"
You are the police.
I throw an elbow
We charge
to the midsection.
We've done it, guys.
I throw a surprise elbow.
So you come around the corner.
Yeah. How's
Um,
the front of the house look?
Marge steps out the front door, sees you guys coming around the corner, huffing and puffing, a little worse for wear, and
The wall feels great.
you guys glance at the front of the building, and you see in big, bright red paint that's still nice and fresh, it says "Soft-Faced Mayfly."
Soft-faced mayfly?
Yes.
Okay. Mental picture. And then Ted is going to go, oh, my head. And prestidigitation the paint and clean it all up.
It's pretty big letters. It's going to take you some time.
Before he does it, I'd like to.
It'll take however much time.
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Before
I'd
you
like
go-
to see it, like if I have any knowledge of what that slur means.
Make a history check.
History check it is.
This is probably the
Hey,
best
I got a
history
natty
check in a
20
long
for a
time.
total of 22
Oh,
on my Arcana.
good news, guys.
Wow. You just waved your hand around and it's gone. Yeah.
3.
You don't even know what a mayfly is.
Hey, so
That-
I'm gonna make the
That
same
is
check,
on par
okay?
with my
Because
knowledge.
I want to
right?
have to explain to
Yes.
him what they call it.
You want to mansplain it to him?
I would love to mansplain it to him.
I hope you roll a 2.
That
would be hilarious.
16.
So
I need to see. Wait, is it history?
Modifier.
I need to see what my
It doesn't
modifier
matter.
is.
it's fine.
It
It's
doesn't
a
matter.
pretty easy slur to pick up. Dwarves live for hundreds of years. Humans live for like 60 to 70 years. So to them, to dwarves, they're just a mayfly that dies in a day kind of thing. And so soft-faced refers to the lack of the impressive beards that they have. So a soft-faced mayfly is
Fair enough.
a dwarven slur for a human.
I'm giggling.
I did much research on Facebook to come up with that slur.
As he's giggling,
You can't just type in.
As he's
slur
giggling.
on Facebook. And
Yeah.
elbow to the chest.
No, I went to a specific group on Facebook and asked for advice. And
Hey guys, give me your best slurs.
for humans from dwarves specifically. Normally, when I post stuff to the site, I get like 1 or 2 people respond. I had hundreds of responses. Everybody was eager to give me their best
I saw
human
that.
slurs.
I saw that, and then I'm like, nope, not gonna read it.
I'm
Yeah,
so-
Why
I
not?
did the same thing. I was like,
I'm fairly vague.
Hey,
are we going to Sky's
we're
in
doing
an
something.
hour?
We're doing something.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So you come around the corner and you see that Tev, with his rock band beat drum shield. He has a shield that has rock band pads on the back, like a drum pad, and he beats it, and it causes sound waves to emit that does his spell casting.
right, yeah.
So he plays a little tune on the back of his shield, and he plays it with such enthusiasm, and is just spot on with his. Would you roll a 20?
Total of 22, but yeah, it was a natural 20.
Yeah,
Donkey
yeah.
Kong
I mean those.
64.
The sound waves just resonate with the particles of that paint so much that paint just off the wall and then just dissipates in the air and floats
Donkey
away.
Kong 64.
You should see me when I'm sober.
So it's at that point, as you're walking up to the front of the lawn, and these kids are running off giggling, they almost run smack into a tabaxi that's walking up the streets. And is walking towards the house at this moment.
So, who's the tallest?
Do we notice this?
Kevin's
That
the
would be me.
tallest.
Yeah, I'm 7'7".
All right, so before you see a 7'7" inch. No, I think I put like 6'3". I felt pretty good about that at the time, but
You'd be
That's
so
still
much
taller
fun.
than-
You'd be so
still
much
taller
fun on
than
The
us.
Price is Right. Like, what was their bid? 700? 701.
right, strategy is strategy. But you see a 6'3", golden tan fur. Have you ever seen like a 6 foot tall 7th grader where they're tall, but they still move and function like they're like 4'6", like clearly uncomfortable in how big their body has gotten.
They acquired all that height in 2 days.
It's
Yeah,
me.
basically.
It's kinda
Just
me.
lanky, uncomfortable. Looks like if they fell down, they would kind of fall down like in sections. Tufts of a mane starting to come out, but not fully formed yet. You know, some here, some there. Some of it's longer than the other parts. Carrying a clipboard or whatever the...
I just see him swinging a baseball bat, and I hear a kid screaming.
Yeah,
The Cabin of Ice.
fuck that snow up.
Dude, that was fucking
They've got the
violent
garden
looking. Like,
That was straight up like a 7-year-old
He's
version
got
of...
hedge clippers. He's stabbing the snow with.
Did you show them the movie? Did you show them
That
Casino?
might be it. Uh-oh.
Do not try any of this at home.
Yeah.
We're not violating
I was
YouTube's
making
violence
sure it was-
policy.
oh yeah,
I
no.
was-
There's our kids are outside playing with gardening tools.
But it's like the scene in
With
Casino.
ice.
Just,
Oh man. Vodka hits fast. Okay.
There's so much blood.
I'm drunk. My child has shears. I don't know what to do.
I was trying to get to him, and I was afraid I was going to hit the wall.
But he's holding whatever the dwarven equivalent of a clipboard is. And
It's a
kind
clipboard,
Stone tablet.
but it's made of steel.
a very heavy clipboard. It seems like he's kind of going, zigzagging house to house, knocking on doors, and then wanders over to you guys. Taller than some of you, I hope.
Marge, at least.
Yeah, fuck off, Marge. And looks up. Do any of you speak Dwarvish?
I think
Almost.
I think I do.
I do not.
Although I don't remember.
I don't know. I speak a language that's I thought sounded cool when I built my characters. Completely.
As I was building this, it kept going. You want to know another language? So I know like 6 of them. So whatever y'all got, I'm down for. But I also know common.
Yeah, I speak Dwarvish.
I was hoping nobody would. So instead, sirs, hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
hi.
Breathe.
Sorry.
Okay.
My name is Jerry, and I'm here today with Scouts. And I'm selling popped maize, and I don't have the popped maize with me, but I have this order form, and you fill it out, and then 6 to 52 weeks later, popped maize will arrive wherever you are, as long as you're
How does it get?
vaguely here. How does it get here?
Yeah.
I just
I'll tell you what.
I just do the
I'll tell you what.
order
Here's 2 silver. You go away.
2 silver. You think we sell popped maize and transport?
Oh, I'm not gonna buy any pop maize. I'm giving you 2 silver, and I'm telling you to go away.
So my mom,
Ugh.
she
Okay, I get it. You're addicted to crack. You're trying to stay off the streets. So,
no. So you might not know,
oh,
but
you.
as a member of the Scouts, I would never.
You're right.
Listen, I follow a very strict code. Mike, help me out, because a Scout is trustworthy,
Loyal,
You su-
loyal,
helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient. cheerful,
You invited him.
I like how he asked you
clean,
in character.
and reverent.
Mike, help me out.
Are we hearing this? Are we? I'm looking up at the sky. I'm like, God!
This young man's talking on.
You hear quack in the radio.
To pull the curtain back a little bit, I came up with the idea of a Cub Scout. Like that idea was funny to me, like a little lion that is also like a Cub. Like that joke was funny to me in my head, and I messaged Mike about it, and I had all these kind of like mean jokes in my head, and he was like, as an Eagle Scout, right? And I felt like a sinking feeling in my chest.
We're not going to get anywhere today because we're too busy getting introduced to this new character. But please come back.
Yes.
And
This is the chaos. So,
I also had some like homeschool jokes in my head that I was coming up with, and then I messaged Mike and I was like, "You weren't homeschooled, were you?" Because if you were, this is all just gonna seem like I just showed up just to like personally attack you.
Me and Seth were, so
Caleb and
I'll
I was
bring it
too.
on.
It's fine.
Let's
Yeah, I was
see,
homeschooled until 6th grade, bro.
let's see how many people we can attack today.
Yep.
Well, I just gotta scribble some stuff out, bro.
That is funny, though.
Oh my gosh.
So,
So no, but my mom's, she said if I do good, I saw a lot of maize, and because the scouts, so they say take the youth of today to turn them into the leaders of tomorrow, and if I do really good, then the scout leader, he'll be proud of me, and I want, because that's my dad, I think, and I mean I've never met him, but mom said he was really nice, so when he comes back, which any day,
so you had to go get cigarettes. So, by the way, as you're explaining this whole thing about your dad, like you see like Vixian's face get kind of somber, a little bit eyes watery, just because I get it.
did you also deify your dad and turn him into a semi-worshipped figure?
I pull out the bottle of Dwarven, the bottle of Dwarven wine,
Please offer
and I take a swig of it.
Bro, make a Constitution check. Save. Sorry.
So it's a natural 14, and I'm waiting on this to load.
That should be enough to you get a D4 of health back. I think
So
you're
what's today's date in universe?
fine. It's Tuesday.
Great. That's not. Okay.
That's not a date, but
Yeah,
all right.
So that's a 17.
Okay, yeah. So the threshold was 13, so you're good. So you get a D4 of health back.
Okay. And I then say, yeah, I'm looking for my dad too. How much do you need?
So it's two gold per tin, or you can get 5 for 10 gold.
I give him 3 gold.
Wow. We don't.
I give him 3 gold, and I say, so
I don't know if we can give you a half.
no, it's just for the one.
So it's at this point, while you guys are conversing, that you hear a gruff voice from down the street. Oi! What are you soddy lot doing? And you see a group of 4 full-fledged dwarven guards walking down the street towards you guys. And they're shouting, "What'd you do to that group of boys back there? They came running to us saying that you roughed them up earlier."
Did they look roughed up?
I don't care what they look like.
No, did they look roughed up? Did they look as if a hair on their head was even touched at all?
I'm not their sodden wet nurse here. It's not my job to look at their hair. My job is to protect the citizens of this fine here district.
So the kids came to you, said that we roughed them up, didn't look at all out of sorts.
At this point, it's when you probably realize you guys are all covered in blood. Your uniforms are all slashed up, and there are bite marks on you, and you all look pretty rough. This one probably smells awful.
You're gonna want to.
And they just stop dead in their tracks. Good Lord, what happened to you?
You're
We
gonna
were in
want.
a very fun game of Griffball earlier.
Oh, and you just see him. His eyes kind of mist over for a second. He goes, "That takes me back."
No, you should have been there. It was insane.
You should see the other guys, right?
Listen, I don't.
No shit. And I clap Tab on the back.
You militia and your griffball, you think you're so good, but one of these days you'll have to try a real griffball team. And they all kind of laugh and pat each other on the
We're
back.
just playing
You
Griffball
want-
again
you
today.
I look at him. I was like, you.
I'm ready to go
What
right
are you
now.
guys? What are you guys free to play?
Said, you show up whenever you want to the griffball arena, and we'll come.
Fucking bet on it.
Delaris barges through and said, "You go there and wait for us. We'll be there."
He said, no. Listen. I'm getting complaints from the neighborhood kids here. And it's our job to protect this neighborhood. I don't care what you're supposed to be doing here, but I don't think you should be here.
We're on official militia business.
Well, I don't care.
Delaris holds up his pin.
We're here now. You can just get out now, or we'll make you get out.
Fine by
Okay.
us. You're
I
responsible
go
for
ahead and
whatever
look at
happens
Dolores.
here.
I look
Well,
at Dolores. I look at Dolores and I say, "Calm down. We're gonna walk out of here. We're gonna
They-
head towards
Can,
the
can, I,
Tinker District."
can I offer
These
you
guys-
some pop mace?
Then they look at
But
you.
in Dornish.
You're not in guard uniform, and they look at you and they're like, "And you! What are you doing here? I thought I told your lot to get out of here."
No, you.
Delaris
It was
also.
I look at the guy. I look at
Delaris-
the guards. I was like, "Look, he's just a kid."
Yeah.
Delaris also being a victim of, racial profiling in the Dwarven capital says,
Nothing better than 6 white guys sitting around a table talking about racial profiling.
Into a blue microphone.
Jesus Christ. I have completely forgotten what I was going to say, but something along the lines of "shut the hell up."
Look at
Quit
the
being
big
racist.
scary man. Big scary man thinks he's so big and tall.
Well,
And
we'll see
I
you
step,
on the field.
I step up next to him
I would like
and
to
say,
know-
"I am bigger than you."
As let's make an insight check.
Oh boy.
Guys, I was fine with just walking away from this one.
I
That-
tried.
That is not the way.
I tried. We're going
15.
So, as you walk towards
Haven't you
them,
missed me?
it's pretty obvious that all of them now have their hands on their weapons. And the one you're stepping up to says, "Look, buddy, I know you're wearing a guard's uniform, but I know the real reason behind the militia here. You guys are just common ruffian, common scum that can't fit into any of the other guilds. So, Guard Captain Sean takes you under his nice little comforting wing and protects his little refugees and puts them in the militia. But to me, you're just scum and dirt on my boot. So,
You
if
nailed it.
Deli-
We're gone.
If
I'm
you would
actually in the
please,
Magic Guild.
Turn around and
Delaris,
leave.
We are.
Delaris
on our
looks
way.
at his axe and says, "Huh, I made that one."
I don't even know what that means.
I made the
Yeah,
axe
wasn't he?
because I'm in the blacksmith guild.
Yeah.
We've been here for a day.
I made a lot. I did make a lot of.
So,
weapons,
if I were you,
And-
I would tell him specifics about the axe you made.
and I knock. Is he carrying a mug like his?
Yes, they are.
I knock it out of his hand.
Oh my God! Man.
Yeah,
Look,
Tev is walking at this
Could I
point.
do a
Tev's
picture?
walking
yeah,
away.
I
And as he walks by, he blows a snot rocket right next to Delaris.
let's make a dexterity.
I'm walking with Ted.
or rather, make an offhanded attack, whatever it's called.
Offhanded, unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack.
For once, Ted and Vic are united.
Jesus.
Can I make a beard check?
A beard check, sure.
Okay. I have to do this.
I don't know how I.
My favorite.
Oh, that's a
Forgot my
17.
That's a 17.
Yeah.
Of all
I have
our
a plus
checks.
9 to unarmed strike, by the way.
Jeez.
I did not know that.
And I assume
And
beard check.
I have a
for
plus 9
perception.
on my hit die, actually.
17 on the beard.
17 on the beard check. They all have very impressive beards.
Freaking
Okay,
beard
I
check.
look for the most impressive beard, and I use my minor illusion to give Dolores that beard.
I say,
Change it up.
and then I say, I grew this in a day.
Let's make an Arcana check.
This is gonna be bad.
Things got off rails.
Oh no, 7.
7. So this
You
beard,
guys, me and Ted are gone.
you're at him, you're behind him, so you do your best to try to make it sprout out of his face, but it comes out kind of off kilter at an angle, and part out of his cheek, and you just see them cock a quizzical eyebrow, and they're just like, "What did you just do?"
Can I roll intimidation on that?
It's actually more impressive.
Because
that
I
way
just
if you think
sprouted
about
a beard. I feel like that's a very intimidating thing to dwarves.
Okay, go for it.
Yes.
Do it at disadvantage.
it. Dwarven blackface.
That's pretty much what it is.
Say a disadvantage?
Yes.
19.
At disadvantage.
Yes. The other one was a 24.
Okay, so yeah. So you kind of step up to him, and he kind of takes a step back for a second, but he kind of bumps into the group behind him and is emboldened and steps right back up to it. He beat it by 1. So he's staring you down. He looks at his mug on the ground.
He's
and
staring
says,
me up.
And he looks at you and says, "I think you dropped something, son."
I think it's time for you to come on with us, Dolores. As I say over my shoulder. Save it for the Griffball Court.
I look at the like the one who's. I assume the one who's been talking is kind of the leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I cast suggestion
Uh-huh.
to him.
Okay.
Oh,
I
like
say,
this.
I don't. I just think it's probably best for everyone if we all just go different directions.
What
You guys
do
go-
we meet? What do I gotta beat here?
17.
Of what? Wisdom?
Wisdom. Yep. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
I've missed
Oh my goodness, that's a natural 20.
Oh
That's a
no.
bummer. Cause
Does Delaris also have to roll?
you just don't do it.
No, he's
Okay. I didn't know if it was a.
Are you
radius
hitting? Are you
thing.
hitting everybody or just the guard?
Well, just
Suggestions,
the,
just
the
one
Just
front.
one
Okay.
person. Okay. So he kind of again shakes his head, and you see him kind of start to turn for a second from you, Delaris, and then again he bumps into the guard next to him and shakes his head and steps right back into it. He's like, "I don't want to have to ask you again. You pick up that litter, or I'm going to put you all in jail."
Litter.
And he's pointing at the mug that Delaris knocked out of his hand.
I say, that's not mine, and walk away.
Well, a scout is always helpful. And then Jerry goes and picks it up.
Everybody is cleaning up my mess per usual.
Give Jerry a goddamn raise.
So
Jerry, would you like a
I forgot
bite?
Jerry was already named. Hold on. Reggie. There we go. I forgot Jerry was already like
Okay. I thought
So
you were
it's
doing that on
Reggie?
purpose.
Reggie.
So okay. So the Tabaxi, you guys watch as he goes and picks up the mug. You hand it back to him. He takes it and he kind of laughs and looks at his buddies and goes, "Finally, the rabble understand their place."
Well,
And they turn and start to walk back down the street.
See you on the court.
You see Delaris' hand start to light up.
I fixed Dolores' beard now that I
And-
can see him.
And I say as his hand starts to light up, Dolores! Come on.
And he closes it.
Pain in my head.
And then starts to
Why?
come up
fool?
behind Vixie and trip him.
Fuck!
Make a
Read.
Unarmed
Wasn't
strike.
unarmed. I keep
generic.
calling it
It
offhanded.
wasn't me.
Unarmed strike.
That's a 21.
All right, what's your AC, Vixian?
Not
16.
21.
Fucking lower than that, bud.
16. Make a dex save, Mr. Vixian.
We're not.
This is
18.
Okay, so he trips you. You're going to not fall flat on your face, but you are going to take 3
Oh my
bludgeoning
gosh.
damage.
Wow.
As he trips you, you stumble, and your face goes into one of the stone pillars of the privacy wall that's around the buildings.
In case you're wondering, this is an ongoing dynamic.
Seems healthy.
It's been that way forever.
How much? 3?
Yeah.
That was a lot of damage for a trip. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
the hell. There goes my 2d4 healing.
There's a
Really
mod
good.
for Morrowind that makes it to where you have a random chance to stub your toe based on agility. It does 1 damage, meaning that you can die from it.
Share.
So,
So
yeah.
Smash Brothers brawl.
Hey.
So at this point,
Sorcery.
you see Marge,
Turn it
who is
off.
dressed head to toe in green leathers, and
Turn
she's
off lightning
holding
source.
an odd metallic instrument in her hands, which is basically a modern assault rifle. And she walks up to you. She's got pale white skin. What looks like some filed down tusks are starting to emerge from her lower lip, but could potentially be a half orc, but her skin tone for some reason doesn't match that. Looks a little off to you, almost Michael Jackson-esque. And she goes, "Son, I appreciate what you did back there. This group's a little off the rails sometimes, if I can be so bold. You probably shouldn't go that way. Can we accompany you out of the district?"
Well, looking at my guiding principles, I can't think of a reason why not. So yeah, every other house in the district here has a no soliciting sign, and I wouldn't violate the law like that. So I did not knock on those doors. So I'm free.
Yeah, we don't violate the law either.
That's good.
Yep.
Where are you
'Cause
guys?
I would be sanctimonious if you did.
Where are you guys heading?
That's a
After the
$2
kids.
word.
After the kids?
After
They're
the
down
kids.
the road where the guards are.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were going
That's
Yeah,
where the
no.
guards came from.
We
Okay.
are not going after the kids. We're heading towards the Tinker District.
Okay,
Cleaned up
Tinker
the mess
District
for me.
then.
Yeah, we somehow got away with all that, so
So
we need to leave.
as you're
Fuck
heading
right off.
as you're heading in the opposite direction, you see another group of guards walking towards you. But these are not dwarven. You see 4 tall, lithe elves.
How tall? Taller than 6'3".
No, I'd say like 5'5"-ish. They're
Tall for an elf.
they're slender built. Hey, it's my world. Don't you question my heights. Anyways, so and as you walk up to them, they kind of wave you down, and one steps up to you and they go, "We're here to relieve you from guarding the house." And they kind
Oh, don't worry. The dwarven guard, they're responsible for it now. They told us to leave.
they look you up and down. How bad was this guard job here? This is our first day here, and they're just staring at you, dripping with blood and ripped up uniforms.
Tev lifts up his glasses, gives him a wink, and says, "Don't ask too many questions. We're all on the same side here, right?"
Oh, okay. Lost my. Where'd it go? There we go. Sergeant Doldrum asked me to have you give him a report of how it went. He apparently had, on all of his past reports, these hooligans have been trying to mess with the house. So he just wants to make sure you guys check in with him and tell him how it went.
We will be sure to do that immediately, and we will not go anywhere else instead.
Okay, great. Yeah, he's back in the military district. I think something about a fight night going on. I don't know. You might be able to find him there.
Yeah, we're actually on our way to now.
Okay. Well, thank you. Any advice?
Leave it to the dwarven guards. They said they want to take full responsibility for this. So whatever happens in that house or to that house, it's not our problem anymore. Wash your hands clean of it. Just get out.
We actually never even wound up really getting to go too far in. They were already in there.
We didn't go in at all.
We didn't go in.
No,
We stayed outside
We
the
stayed on the
house.
fucking laneway. That's what I'm saying. We didn't
We
go
guarded
into
the
the
house.
property.
They kind of look a
But
little.
you guys were outside the window when I.
Right, we were
Hey!
outside the window.
Outside the window.
Guarding the window.
Outside of it.
Delaris says, "It's not my problem anymore."
Oh, okay.
Noticeably angrily walks around.
Oh, now you want to walk away. Okay, fine.
Are they home? Did you check?
Is who? Wait, that's not our. We don't have
The
to
owner
check.
of the house. You're supposed to protect the house and them, right? Did you? Are they there?
We
We
knocked.
protected
No one
the
answered.
No
Okay.
No one entered the house.
So many more.
So unless someone was already in there when we showed up,
No, I wonder
Okay.
if I can make him.
I appreciate it.
or someone entered there after we
have
left,
a mill.
no one has made it into that house.
I know the dwarves are kind of brash with you, but we kind of need this job and the gold. We're fairly bad off. You know, like I said, this is our first day here, so I think we're gonna try to complete the job.
Look,
so that
how
we can
much-
get the gold.
How much they paying you for this gig?
The same that you get paid. 100
Okay.
gold per person per day.
How many of them are?
Four.
4 of them, so it'd be 400.
Where are those cards?
They're right there. Go ahead.
Okay, so.
Shit.
Give me a second to confer here.
Oh, okay. We're gonna make our way to the house. You know where we'll be.
Or you could just hold up.
How much would it take for us to pay you to just leave right now?
Look, if we're being honest, how much would it take for you to go?
We
and
don't
leave
want you
those
to have
guys
to
alone?
waste your time. This is their problem now, and I think it should be their problem. They want it to be. You know how this is.
Should have heard the shit that they called us.
You know,
Blair.
the head shed arguing with each other about who's supposed to guard the house. This ain't our problem. We want it to be their problem.
Now, listen. We barely made the 24-hour cutoff before we were able to get into the militia. They're threatening to throw us out. We need to complete this job. So
The job's gonna be complete if you go back in. How long's the gig?
it's for 6 hours.
6 hours? Why don't you just go walk around for 6 hours and then go back and say that it's done and over with and that the other guild took over it because that's what happened.
Make a persuasion check.
10. Hang on.
Plus stuff.
Persuasion +1.
11.
I appreciate the advice, but no offense, you guys look a little new here too, and you look a little rough. So I think if it's alright with you, we're gonna go ahead
Yeah,
and go.
those fucking dwarves
Alright.
beat the shit out of us.
Well,
Delaris
we tried.
comes back and says, "Just leave."
That's what we're doing,
And
man.
intimidates
We're
them.
leaving, and we're gonna. You're intimidating them?
Yeah, intimidating
Make-
them to just go
Make
away
an
from the
intimidation
house.
check.
Oh, that's not the right dice.
This is
I mean, you could roll that one.
This isn't gonna have any negative.
That's gonna be a 28.
Okay. They look. We're going, and they start booking it towards the house.
No, I meant the opposite way.
Too
Go
much,
away
too late.
from the. Damn it.
Tev is going to be like, oh, he does look. He's right. We do look a little rough. I'm gonna prestidigitation us to clean up our blood at least.
So, you can make an Arcana check and a Performance check, but to do each person, it's probably going to take you a little while. So if you guys just want to sit down and make a little kumbaya circle and you go around and prestidigitation them, it's probably going to take you probably a good half hour.
Really? Okay.
Let's go around the corner or
Does
something.
say an hour, doesn't it?
No,
Wow.
we get to sit here and play back and forth. We'll listen to
Okay, Tev does prestidigitation on himself. And no one else. Wait, no,
Fair
them
enough.
all. I'll do them all too.
Okay.
To clean us up. How long would that
We'll say 10 minutes.
Does the amount of blood on you correspond to the amount of health
He
you
says,
have?
"Stop."
Because, like, I'm not super hurt.
I don't care.
Like if I'm not too bloody, I'll just wipe my face and stuff off.
I mean, you do have like stuff from the meat sacks that were fighting you because you got grappled several times. So you got like
That's true.
like
No,
what
I'm
looks
gross.
like
I'm
raw,
gross.
raw beef.
People have
that's-
been saying that actually.
I've heard.
Yeah, like raw hamburger beef that's just like
I can
dripping,
hear.
like hanging from like your face, from one ear and your shoulder and stuff like that.
I can hear.
All right, so you guys are heading towards the.
Tinker District.
I got to give you the map, and you tell me the direction you're going. You're in the housing district.
Oh,
You are right here. Tinker District is
It's on
over
the
here.
opposite side.
Tell me exactly where you're going.
I mean, the fastest way is you just.
Inner ring.
But the inner ring is military only, though.
The whole town's a ring, so that's not really.
We
helpful.
have to use the outer. We had to use the outer ring last time at least.
Right, I'm just saying if you're in a circle town saying go in a ring.
Let's
it's
just
not
go
like,
to the outer travel
that
ring.
helpful.
Well, inner ring and outer ring.
Oh, I thought you said in a ring.
No, inner ring.
I apologize.
can you not just use the inner travel ring?
Unless I'm remembering wrong, that was military only, and we weren't allowed to use it even as militia members. But I could be wrong about that.
Would we know that, or is that a DM question?
I think we'd have to make a history check.
Okay, I didn't know
we
what
tried.
I didn't know what check that would be. I'll make a history check.
Okay, I was gonna do it.
Oh wait,
If you're
never mind.
confident.
No, you go for that because
Don't throw it.
you have a stat there.
Dirty 20.
So you haven't used the inner travel ring. They have.
What are you doing?
Tom, what do you have there?
The chair.
Did he just already win and son me just now?
I hope so. They did.
So Tev wouldn't know.
You don't win D&D. You just do a
So,
little
but you
worse
did
each
fly
time.
over as an owl,
Yeah.
and you did kind of do a little surveillance.
You don't win. Have I been playing this one?
So-
I win every game. And you did notice that very well-off merchants that look like they may have paid their way to get that inner travel, and dwarven soldiers, or there was the occasional group that had a chaperone or escort that was taking them through.
Gotcha.
Seems like you needed a special invitation to be able to use it.
Okay, so look, we're just gonna go out to the outer ring, and we're gonna. I say we walk this way.
We don't have to walk it there. We ride it there.
Is there a train?
Yeah,
We
because
were on
remember
it.
I jumped off
Oh,
one and
that's
turned
right.
into an
You're
owl.
an
And
ow.
somebody tried to kill a nobleman. Did you push the nobleman down?
I don't recall being on the
Somebody
train.
threw down ball bearings, and then you went up and intimidated a nobleman, and they stepped
that's
back,
right.
slipped on the
Yeah,
ball
I
bearings, and
remember
fell on the
now.
railroad tracks, and nobody
There's
died.
only one person here who has ball bearings.
Caleb threw ball bearings, and Tim just improvised.
That's how it works. When things go great, we work in tandem. When things go bad, we also work in tandem.
Tim has never seen a D&D problem. He didn't think he can intimidate
This is
his
called.
way out of
Yeah,
it.
this is it's called temperization.
Temporize.
So
He's got a pretty
walking-
bad temper.
We're walking to the outer ring. Do we want to go north or south? Because it looks like they're the.
It looks like the same to me.
So
Which way
Marge,
have we not gone? Let's not go through the military district. I don't want to add.
Marge looks at you all and kind of sizes you up as you're walking towards the main entrance, right? You're going towards that, and she sizes you all up and says, I know I wanted to go to the Tinker District, but I feel like it would be much better if you all were a little fresher. And she kind of looks you all up and down.
Do we have a barracks in the military district?
You do?
We do.
I mean, I'm sure you could find housing there if you went and asked around. But there's also the, I mean, there's several different places you could go.
Is there a public
Is-
fountain nearby?
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
You guys,
waterfall.
there are public fountains. Where you're at, you're in the upper tier housing district. There are fountains all over the place.
Well,
Let's go find a fountain and scrounge up a little bit.
You're gonna get the guards called on us.
I turn invisible.
I do it again. I turn to Tab and say, let him come.
No. I still don't know why we don't just go to the military district, go back to our barracks.
So we could do that, or we could go to. I performed at the Gay Minstrel the other night. I'm sure if we wanted to Have a little entertainment for the evening. I could go there and perform.
This is no, it is not what you think.
So, we have beds
You don't know
there?
what it
We have beds there?
We'd have to pay for them.
I thought we had.
We were
There are
staying
I
at
thought
the
we had
taverns.
rooms there.
We stayed at the other one.
Yeah, the iron and the anvil ring.
Anvil's ring.
Where's my thing?
It was something ring.
It was definitely the anvil.
It was
ring.
anvil something.
Anvil ring.
Socks is there.
Well, let's head back to the
Taverns. You were at the Anvil's Ring, is where you several of you joined the Fighters Guild.
I remember.
Not me.
I did, didn't I?
There's also the
Yeah.
Gay Minstrel, the Hammer's Pillow, and the Rotten Boar.
Which
Yeah,
one?
let's head back to the Anvil's ring.
The Anvil's Ring has a fight club in the basement, essentially, and that's where they join the Fighters Guild.
And isn't that also where our guy's at?
So,
The guy we're supposed to talk to later?
oh, Sean? The
no,
guard
the
captain?
captain. Yeah, the
Guard
guard
Captain Sean?
Yeah, he's there right now.
Oh. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you where
He is
everybody
there.
is.
Like, no, he's. Those guys just said that. He was something about a fight club.
Well, they said that was in the military district. I thought.
Anyway, Anvil's ring. Let's just go there.
Do the anvil's ring.
Fine, I won't perform then. Jeez. Okay.
Anvil's Ring.
Ted,
I mean, you can
we'll
perform
play
in the
later.
Anvil's Ring.
We'll play later. And we're going back.
I don't remember what your character's name is. You changed it.
First round's on me.
Robbie?
Reggie.
Reggie.
I don't know why you're being nice to me.
Oh no, I think you're a fucking dick. But
I-
we gotta go along to get along. So that's what we do.
Second age.
This is
We're
how.
gonna get along to go along.
Did I say that?
Everybody drinks. This is dwarf territory.
Right, but it's a dwarf for a long time. I just thought maybe. I don't know how bars work.
We'll get you a
Have you
milk.
tried talking with how deep can you make your voice sound?
I want to hear your character's voice do a voice.
You don't even have to say anything. Just grunt. Can you grunt?
You can also pretend to be mute.
Watch this. I can be intimidating.
Was that a grunt?
Watch. Backs up, gets on all fours like a lion. You see his shoulder blades kind of. You know how lions do.
They do that.
Big breath in. He goes.
Make an intimidation check.
Well, there goes that fucking stealth check.
This hurts. This physically hurts to do.
I wish you could stop, but we're all super into it.
That's a 16.
Wow, he's
Yeah.
Oh.
pretty dang intimidating
So
looking.
what do we have to be?
That's a good question.
That's just, you're not trying to beat it. He's not trying to, he's just giving an overall look of how intimidating he is.
Omal is impressed by the lad's moxie, and he goes into his shelter.
Yeah, it's up to you what we do with it, but he rolled pretty dang high.
Yeah. I also show him that I am genuinely impressed with what he was
Yeah.
able to. Yeah.
That was adorable yet frightening. I like it.
And
Go ahead and stand up.
and I can do something else too. Watch this.
Is anybody watching us right now?
Probably a lot of
Make a
people.
perception check.
And I lay my hands on the ground and I cast
21, 30, 21.
that one, and I cause harmless tremors. The ground just kind of goes for a minute. And I look at all. Have you ever had? There's a lot of kids here. You know how like when they're little, they go, "Look how fast I can run," and they run from one room to the other, and they come back, and they have that look in their. They have a look in their eyes. That look. That's the look I have in my eyes.
So
As the ground goes.
I look around and I can, I rolled a dirty 21.
You've made it to the main road by now that's leading out to the main gate. You see Ralph and Rolf in the guard shack about 20 yards away from you. You see a group of merchants that look like they're just getting, they're coming in from their evening's worth of work because it's starting to get pretty late. So they're all coming in through the gate and they're kind of passing by you. See a couple people that looks like they're heading towards the night shift or whatever their job they're doing from the housing district. But yeah, I mean, you're getting pretty close to the gate, so there's a pretty sizable amount of people around.
But it's hard to see all this because your vision's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you notice a handful of people kind of like stumble and they kind of look around and like, are they blasting under here again? I thought the mining was done in this area.
So I look at Reggie and I go, pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Good job. I pat him on the back. Got it. Come on, let's go.
Hell yeah.
So you guys walk towards the gate. and nose in their bright dancing. And you see
That's going to be completely picked up on the mic, isn't it?
the guards in their red tabards, bushy red beards, bald on the head. The one on the left has an earring in his left ear. The one on the right has an earring on his right ear. They look completely identical otherwise.
One of them's gay.
They look at you as you walk up. Hey, buddies! Where you off to, guys?
I'd like to think it's a Patora.
Had to go get a drink. Maybe get changed. It's been a long day.
You guys on duty?
No, we just got off.
Oh, great. Well, you better go turn in your report to Dahlstrom before you go, buddies. Have a nice night.
We will definitely do that.
Yeah, we're
we
on
are
our
not
way.
going
We
to
just-
blow that off.
We're on our way, bud.
You guys want some pop maze?
Hey, you guys want me to bring you anything
Pop
back?
maze? Sure. How much does it cost, guy?
Thank you. 2 gold per tin or 5 tins for
You
10
got any
gold.
samples for me to try, buddy?
That's not how this works.
Then you can take it and shove it, guy.
I shouldn't have to explain the concept of. You shouldn't have to sample popped maize. It's a staple that everyone knows what it tastes like.
But you see the two guards kind of laugh, and even though they're separated by a gate, they kind of do an air high five to each other. Oh, we totally got him! Yeah, pal!
I pat Reggie on the back and go, it's all good, bud.
So, as you guys exit the gates, you hear the familiar click-clack of the 2 large tracks that run in opposite directions. Almost like a roller coaster from a theme park. You see the carts pulling into the station, and the attendant is there, and he's like, "Carts arriving now! 5 silver for those that want to ride!"
Oh boy. Okay.
I look at Reggie, I say, I got you.
But before he can pay,
Oh, I know. But I saw me and you.
before he can pay, Delaris says, "I've got everybody."
Oh.
Everyone?
Everyone. On the
Everyone in this
platform.
group,
Even me?
I saw me and you.
even the DM,
Even Marge?
even Mark.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So take 30 silver or 3 gold off your inventory.
30 silver, it's funnier.
So are we
I changed my mind. I get everybody but Seth.
2.5 gold for 25 silver.
Or like 3,000 copper.
How much is it for?
Hey, 30 silver and
5
nothing. You
silver.
can buy the whereabouts of Jesus for that.
50 copper, 5 silver, or half a gold.
fantastic?
That is what he did.
Took me a second then.
And that's why I refuse to buy any silver stock.
The
Any
attendant,
Christian who has stock in silver.
as you guys walk by the attendant, he goes,
Oh no.
"Where'd you get that skull?"
You didn't put away the skull.
That's a pretty neat looking skull there.
Oh, you like it? Check it out. Check it. It does a trick. It does a trick. All right, you ready? So I'm gonna hold it. Put your hand on his forehead.
This is a bad idea.
Is it?
This is a bad idea.
Make a persuasion check.
You do you. This is a bad idea.
Okay.
I have a question. Did I ever figure out how to use the rod of breaching?
That is
Four.
my,
I'm scared.
that is my 3rd Tinder bio.
4.
Hey, Mike, before you come up with any more like magic weapon names, give me a message. I'll let you know how they sound.
I think that's a built-in one. That's a D&D item, right?
I missed it.
He
Yeah, I
kinda,
think so.
Tim cried.
I did cry, yeah.
he starts to reach out, and then a very well-dressed couple of dwarfs step off and kind of like bump into his hand. They kind of give him a very hateful glare. "Watch where you're going!" And they keep walking.
I
And
just go-
the attendant just kind of cows. Sorry.
I go ahead and just put it in my pouch.
Oh no!
No, it's okay. No, it's, you
Hey guys, I rolled a natural 20 for no reason just now.
You win.
What are
the
you
game.
doing?
Okay, bye.
Hey, as you're putting him in, you're like, no. He's very sad.
I say to myself, sorry, bud.
You promised!
Say London.
As you put him in his backpack, that's the last thing you hear. You promised me!
Your son just called Thomas.
You know, the French promise a lot of things.
Narc.
Narc.
You know how that turns out.
Or something narc.
Alright, give me a D4, Travis.
D4?
Yes.
Okay.
I was really hoping you'd be sarcastic and hand it more.
Borrow 4. Borrow Tim's D4.
Roll me 4 D20s.
4d20.
Yes.
That's a lot of
The first one's a nat 1.
How much damage are you gonna take?
The second one's a 17.
Hold on.
So,
He's mathing right now.
nat 1,
17.
17, 12,
12?
12, and 3.
Oh, the DM's mathing. Are we
And
really
what?
going to blow this report
3,
off?
3.
Okay. So
Oh,
as
well.
I didn't play.
So
missed
as
it.
you guys step onto the cart, you see a bald gnome. You see
Come on. It's okay. Get whatever
a
else in there.
a bald female gnome. Odd. Who is twirling? Oh, sorry, a dwarf. I misread that. A bald female dwarf who has a beard that's curly that she's twirling in her fingers. You see a female gnome who is a little ragged and with some dirty clothes. And you see an exceptionally beautiful male dwarf who is very well dressed and has baubles and jewels hanging from him. And then you see a female dwarf who has a very rigid posture and she looks very irritated, sitting on the same cart that you guys are now getting onto.
I'm imagining the one is a tiny and burly, handsome Squidward.
Oh, yeah, I'm picturing Giga Chad.
I sat down next to Squidward.
Which is who? The exceptionally beautiful one?
Yeah. Yes.
Exceptionally
Okay.
beautiful one.
Okay.
It's handsome Squidward.
Which, so you guys are heading towards where?
We're headed towards the,
I don't know the answer to that.
Tell
I'm
me,
just
tell me
along
the
for it.
district you're heading to.
We're going to the Ambles Ring, right?
yeah, headed to
And
the
the
Where-
market district.
Wherever I'm supposed to go do this report.
So you went from here to here, and you're gonna go to here.
We sure are.
Or
I
are
thought-
we going to...
I thought we
Oh,
were going to the
oh.
military district.
We were. I thought
Yeah,
were
we should,
gonna-
I guess, report out.
This is what you did last time. You were here, and you had to go here, and you did the same thing. So that's why I put the map here in front of you guys.
It's a great.
We
it's
also
so
we
good you have a
also
scout with
changed
you
our
now.
idea in the middle of it. That was why we wound up.
So where are you going?
To the
I said we were
Military
going
or
to go
market?
Clean ourselves up.
I've already bathed in a fountain.
When?
Do we want to...
I assume at some point.
That's,
Well,
not,
the question is,
that's
do
not
we-
how this game works.
We're gonna roleplay this later, okay? Me and you, we're gonna roleplay your character bathing.
Do we want to give this report or not?
I'm just gonna sit down.
I figured we'd clean up.
Is that
first.
your
But
Tinder
we can
pickup
go
line?
ahead. Figure like if we go to give him a report, then he's gonna look at us and be like, "Why are you all bloody if everything's totally fine?"
We did play Griff Ball right in front of him earlier.
Okay, so
We took some damage.
so we could just say that we still just didn't wind up cleaning up after Griff Ball.
Yes,
Did we change after that though?
it worked once. So, I mean...
You know
I
what?
don't think we
Let's
changed.
yeah. All right, so let's go to
Are you
the
gonna-
military district.
Are you gonna lie to him?
We're not gonna lie. We're not gonna lie because
I
is
want-
everything fine?
We're just exaggerating a bit.
No,
Delaire-
not even that. At what point have we led you to believe that anything has happened?
Well, it's just. It's not,
Delaris
normally
looks
if
at
I
him
have
and
to go
says,
tell
"Yes,
someone
we're
some-
lying."
like if me and my friends, we have to go tell someone something. We don't like talk about like what we're
No.
gonna say because it happened. So we
Well,
already know.
maybe when you're an adult you'll understand.
Yeah, it's
okay?
true. Things get a little bit more complicated the older
yeah.
you get, bud.
Life is infinitely complicated.
Also, while I'm sitting down, I'm constantly scanning, looking for anyone to give my seat to.
Okay,
If the opportunity arises,
Uh-oh.
if someone is standing,
roll me a d20.
I thought you said seed.
no, Tim fucked that roll for me.
So you see,
Love it.
wow, I've got. So you see another raggedly dressed gnome in very torn clothing, female, walks onto the cart and she looks everybody up and down suspiciously, and she doesn't seem like she really knows where she should sit. It's kind of like when you walk into a bathroom and you need to take a leak, and every other urinal is taken up, so you're trying to decide who you're going to go between.
Jackson, get up. Go for
I
it.
try to figure out which two seem like they would probably have the smallest penis.
I thought you were giving the secret.
No, in your
She has no penis.
You know,
She's a
I
lady.
don't know that. Let me roll for that.
Make an investigation check.
I'd like to do a transvestite check, please.
The lady dwarf has no penis.
Nope. Not Happy Gilmore. Billy
But
Mays.
no, the moment I
No,
see her,
stepbrothers.
I
No,
hop
stepbrothers?
over and in Gnomish.
He wakes
Ma'am,
up.
ma'am.
He's like,
You know Gnomish?
That's it.
Look at that shit. They kept telling me, you want another language? I was like, hell yeah.
Man, you've got like most of the good languages you need here. Because there's just angels flying everywhere. So
I can't tell if you're being sincere, but if you're not, that's really funny.
there, if only you knew. So, anyways, they don't know either. So, anyways, so you hop over and make a persuasion check here with advantage because you are in your scout uniform, and it's pretty well known what the scouts are.
Wow, we need scout uniforms.
You guys chose the militia.
Natural.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tim didn't fuck that one up for
So
me.
you see her general demure is like she's looking around at everybody suspiciously, and then she sees you scoot over, and she kind of brightens and smiles at you, and she goes and sits down and goes, "Thank you, Sonny." Oh, and she reaches into her ragged pocket, and she pulls out a very dirty, hair-covered piece of candy, and says, "Here you go, Sonny. Thank you."
Well, I am trustworthy. Well, trustworthy is not the same thing as trust.
Trusting, right? Yeah.
Right. So I'll just put it in my pocket.
Okay. And
You don't want to offend her.
she looks at you and goes, where are you heading, Sonny?
They haven't really.
Does it look like you guys have decided?
Yeah, they haven't really followed me, and
We have decided.
Where?
The military
Okay,
district.
you've been going back and okay, military
I haven't.
district. So, you hear the attendant go, "Last chance for button," and he pulls the lever, and you hear the gate close, and you hear the clack of the chains as.
I just wanted to practice.
Okay.
And on that
I
note, we're
hover
going to take
a
a
little
break.
bit to see if the train starts going under me.
As the tracks start to go, you start to hover.
Just a little bit. I want to see what happens.
Yeah, so it starts to like slowly move out from underneath you, and it's a pretty big cart, like I said, like passenger van size, and you probably got about a couple seconds before you hit the railing.
I hit the ground. Okay.
Okay, so you drop down. So everybody else on the cart just sees this massive turtle just lift up, hover across, and just drop down in front of
Oh, I barely lifted off the ground. I just didn't move when the train moved. It was very confusing for them.
So you land in front of the first raggedly poor dressed gnome, and what is your passive perception?
Hi. Passive perception 17.
Okay, that's good to know.
Hey, Tom. We're trying to play in here.
yeah, lay down and walk. You tell them.
Okay,
Super
good
good.
deal. So when you land right next to her, and you kind of bump into her a little, and that's that. And the cart moves on.
So as we're going, Tev's like, "How about some traveling music? This one is by Pierre de Franck."
As you hear from your back, oh.
And I'll pull out my flute, and as we're going, I'll play the most appropriate traveling music that I know from Pierre's
Give
catalog.
me a performance check
Yes.
Can I assist with my guitar?
if you want.
It sounds so much
Does
like
Delaris still have that flute from the other?
There's also like the bagpipes.
when he played.
Oh,
what did he
Paris
play?
has
He played A
bagpipes.
Country Boy Can't Survive.
I don't
The
know if
most
you kept that or
beautiful
not.
rendition anybody has ever heard.
If you guys want to start like a traveling band here, you can all three roll performance checks.
Delaris rolls
I
for
rolled
backup flute.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
I don't know what my performance bonus is, but I rolled
I guess
17.
0.
You don't know your performance.
0.
It's on your thing under P's.
I know. I'm looking for it.
It's an alphabetical
It's
order.
+4, so I rolled 21.
You have +4 to performance?
Yeah, fuck you.
What did you roll?
3.
Okay, so
Damn it.
Tev and Delaris start playing this beautiful song. What are you playing? Your guitar?
Caleb's playing gin.
And what instrument are you playing?
No.
Okay, so you hear this dueling flute.
And then you hear what sounds like. You know how every kid that's just playing guitar learns that wrong, Smoke on the Water?
So you just hear this horrible off-key version of Smoke on the Water. Not even the right song. You're not even sure if he knows who Pierre Defront is, which he probably doesn't know any of his music because he hasn't been performing at the Entertainment Guild. And
amazing.
which is and you guys are just performing beautifully, and you hear Pierre go, "Oh, I have been longing for this," and you hear from the guitar, and he goes, "What is that horrible noise?"
Now I've heard there was a secret.
Alright, you can give me a performance check too.
Oh my god, I love this character so much. I didn't even care that he's
Skills or
grifting
something.
me.
Nice.
Oh, I had to look up the lyrics.
I've given him so much money. I have so many unresolved
11?
daddy issues.
You have -1 per performance.
I don't know.
It's-
I don't
so-
know if anything else is
it's
giving
pretty
you.
decent. I
Not
mean-
very charismatic.
Making so 10 is about what the average person sounds like.
Roll
So
with
11,
roll
you're a
with
little bit better than the average person.
Oh yeah.
Just you sound like you've sang a few times in the shower.
Well, you get to roll with enthusiasm.
I don't know if cats are.
So you guys do well
Yeah,
enough
They do that.
that you see the dwarf with the irritated, stiff posture kind of relax, and you can kind of see her tapping her toes and stuff, and the other
because she's so
dwarf
close to
and
my
gnomes are like, I've heard this. Oh, that's the great late Pierre Defront's music. And you hear Pierre from your back. Oh, you're dang right. But only Vixian hears that.
Delaris would like to roll persuasion and say that we accept tips.
Okay.
I'm just
Here-
still
here's
over
a-
there, just
Tev hears him
playing
saying,
now.
"That's in poor taste, but that seems to
17.
be a
So
trap for you."
you pull a tiny hat out from somewhere, whatever you're putting down, and you set it on the ground.
It's just a yarmulke that you have.
Delaris pulls out the skull of another dragonborn.
He says tiny hat. I'm thinking, what's the tiniest hat? I
And
can
between the group of 5,
A fez.
a fez.
you see the group of 5. 15 silver, or sorry, 15 copper is thrown in whatever you're throwing down there, and then you see a silver thrown in that has a little bit of blood on it.
Can I roll perception to see who threw it in?
Yeah.
That is
We're never getting
23.
off this train.
No,
Yeah.
wait.
That was
We will get nowhere in
21.
this game.
that was the gnome that stepped on in the ragged clothes that Omal bumped into.
Oh no.
You can also mark off 20 silver from your inventory.
I was about to say, because I was going to do a testicle spectacles wallet watch check, but
Yeah, you can mark off 20 silver from your inventory.
So it stole silver from you, and then threw it in the hat.
one of them.
I mean, that's like a Robin Hood type of thing there.
Little
Steal
does he
from-
know.
Steal from the turtle and
She stole from him,
Give to
threw
the
it into
dragon.
his hat.
Maybe they'd be nicer and not steal as much if you don't refer to them as it.
Can't
I
assume.
would. Except I don't know what they are.
It's true.
So it takes hardly no time at all because it's the next district
Could have
over.
fooled me.
So I essentially stole that silver from Omal
Yes.
for screwing up our performance. I think that's fair.
And you roll in front of the military district, and you see the conductor antenna at the gate, and he pulls the lever, and the cart comes to a slow stop, and he goes, "Now at the military district, I'll get an offer at the military district. Please exit now."
We're going.
I split. Well, how much was it? The
15 copper and 1 silver.
I give Tev 8, and I give Omal his silver back.
You don't know it's his silver.
I rolled for.
I was
You
the
saw
one
her
that did
put
the
it
work
in.
with the performance.
Well,
and I
never
make
mind.
less
I
money.
keep his silver then.
Tev does not acknowledge the copper.
Guess I'll just get fucked.
It's a cool chair.
I do not accept it.
Fine. I get 15 copper and 1 silver then.
That was in poor taste. That was just for fun.
So as
I
the group,
give Reggie 5 gold.
as the group is exiting, you see a group of guards in front of the gate to the military district, and normally you have to have again an escort or a pass or a reason to be going into the military district. But you see one of the guards looks up and recognizes Reggie and goes,
A lot of people say that the scouts are basically the equivalent of the ROTC. So
and he goes, hey,
Who says that?
people,
A lot of them.
my mom.
he goes, hey, I know I saw you in the market district when we were walking down the street on patrol earlier yesterday, and my wife, she's also in the guard. She's in there. She's got your payment. Just go on in and you can get payment from her for your popped maize.
Wonderful. What another day, another transaction.
And you
I'm
see,
actually the leading pop maze seller in the city.
Yeah, you mentioned
I'm
that.
sure you are.
and you see 2 guards flanking the gate in the booth, bushy red beard, single pierced ear for each of them, and they're going, hey guys, hey buddy, welcome back, yeah pal, and they're waving the guards through and stopping a few people, like, hey, what's your business here, buddy? And eventually you guys are in your guard uniform, so they just wave you on through, and they saw your little interaction there with the guards, so they wave you on through, and you guys walk into the military district.
I would like to propose to the group that we go where we're supposed to do this report out.
That's where we were going.
I'm making sure.
Tell 'em the
Well,
truth.
do we
I'm
wanna-
making
We
sure.
want to
because
clean
it's
up
changed
first.
a
Do we
lot.
want to stop by the barracks and make ourselves look presentable?
Yeah.
Or a back alley?
What is your passive perception?
17.
Okay. So, as you guys walk in, you're greeted by the same thing you saw before. To your left, you see the rifle range, the various buildings, the training range, the drilling area for the guards. And to your right, you see the tall walls to the smaller area of the military district that you have yet to ask around what it is. You just see the tall gates. And Omal, your armband for controlling your mech lights up again. Waiting for command.
Okay, since I've never used these, what commands can I actually send us?
So you can give it general commands. Come here, guard, fly, attack, shoot, whatever. Basic commands.
I make it stand up.
Okay. So you type in stand.
And I listen.
You wait a couple seconds. Make that perception check.
Good. I keep rolling on the game from this one. 25.
So you don't hear anything, but a couple seconds later, it lights up and bings green and says, command complete.
I thought my kid was hitting your kid with a pillow. Turns out it's my kid holding your kid while your kid hits your kid.
Hey guys, I have a terrible idea. Can I command it to fly to our airship?
You can tell it to do whatever you want.
We have another mech now. It's fly. It attempts to fly wherever it is.
So you're giving it that command?
Yep.
Okay. When you hit that command, it starts flashing red at you and says, "Warning: thrusters malfunction."
Tits.
Well, you did say it was a bad idea.
And as you're looking at that, you actually let's make an intelligence check.
Oh, that's not good. Let me find intelligence. Where the hell is intelligence? Whatever. Oh wait, that's up here. What am I doing? It's a -1, so it's gonna be fun. 4.
4. Okay. Yeah. Your thruster is malfunctioning. Good deal. All right. So you guys are in the main road. The main highway of the military district that leads up. You've got all the training and drill areas to your left. the tall walls and the entrance to that section to your right that all lead to the center of the military district, which you guys were at a few days ago for the fight night.
While my armband's still lit up, I see if it will fire a flare.
A flare.
A flare. Does it have a flare?
God.
Okay, this will be interesting. Make. Yeah, let's do another intelligence check.
That's what you want the DM to say.
9.
Okay, so you start hitting around the buttons, and you're having trouble remembering how to get through all the menus to get to flares. You were trained in all sorts of combats and different scouting maneuvers with it, but firing flares.
This is the most polite way I've ever seen a DM. Like, no, do something different.
Can
I can do something different.
Delaris
got
look
missiles.
at it and see if he knows anything about it?
Do you have a history with tech?
I don't know the answer to that.
You would be at a severe disadvantage, but you can give it a shot.
A severe
I
disadvantage?
mean, you have 2 Empire soldiers here.
Jeff, are you a pilot?
And a Dragonborn who has no experience with the tech is trying to decipher.
You don't Dragonborns are head on.
Do these things have flares? I don't remember.
What history?
No, intelligence.
Oh, intelligence? Oh yeah, that's a fail. It's an 8.
Okay. Are you gonna help him any, Tev?
I'll help them all. I'll laugh at
Okay,
him.
make an intelligence check. Or history. If you want to tell whether they have flares or not, you can give a history check. But if you just want to help him go through the menus and see if he has it, that'd be an intelligence check.
Okay. He asked me if they do, so I'm rolling history.
Yeah. Do it.
So
I'll
dirty
let them do
20.
whatever they want. Dirty
Oh,
20
look at that.
for what? History or intelligence?
History.
Yes, they do indeed have flares.
Oh yeah, they have flares.
Fire it. Wait, do you have one?
Not with me. I'm pretty sure I didn't bring mine with me. I'm pretty sure we.
You're not a mech pilot, but you have experience.
Right. Yeah.
You're trained, but you don't have one.
Oh, I'll give it a look, I guess.
And look around.
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Hey, if I know where it went, I guess we watched it go through the door.
11.
Okay. It takes you guys a few minutes. You guys are just awkwardly standing around in the middle of the main road with like guards coming in and out. They're all kind of looking at you funny. There's just a group of militia soldiers, ragtag, ripped to pieces, just tapping on your arm, and they're a little confused. But most people just kind of give you a wide berth and keep going. But you eventually find it.
There it is.
So, do we see a flare or do we now hear screams?
Make a perception check.
Do we know?
Anybody that wants to look around can make a perception check.
Okay. Where is it?
Delaris doesn't see anything.
Oh, that was really good. 17 plus 7, so...
Oh wow. Yeah, I got 17.
Delaris got nat 1.
Dirty 18.
Delaris sees nothing.
Delaris is blinded by the screen.
Reggie sees his screen.
24.
I got like cat ears and shit, so I guess I hear.
You can make a perception check. Do you have advantage on hearing?
I have yeah, or I have
I can't remember what.
Keen hearing or something like that.
proficiency in
Let's give you features.
Hearing.
perception.
Racial traits: feline agility, cat's claws, cat's talents. You have proficiency in the perception and stealth skills.
Wow. I'm a cat, y'all.
I'm a cat now.
That's
So are you
13.
saying that
That's
he's
what?
really
That's a
good?
13.
That's
What'd
not,
you roll?
that's not the right
That's a
one.
D12.
Just kidding.
You're telling me that he's got good.
Same number. It's fake. So that means proficiency.
13.
Guys,
So you add your bonus and your proficiency.
Oh.
are you trying to say he's got good
Should be plus
perception?
plus 5 on top of your
13? Did you say 13?
Yeah, he's at 13.
Oh wow. Yeah, so plus 9. Plus 9, sorry. So that's 13.
Oh,
So what'd you guys get?
24.
17. 18.
Dirty 18.
Jeez, 1.
So
Delaris is looking around. He doesn't know what a flare is or a mech. He's never seen one other than the steam mechs that the dwarves have. And he's trying to figure out what a flare means as he's looking around on the ground as everybody else.
perception.
Over the wall to the area you haven't been yet, you see about the center of it flare. Streaks into the sky before it burns out and disappears.
I'll put my hand on the back of Delaris' head and kind of rotate it up so he can see.
Delaris, out of reaction, shoots another firebolt at it, thinking we're under attack.
So So you have no experience with tech or mechs or anything. Just sees a random
Found the shark,
firebolt
found the
type
shark.
thing streak into the sky and then dissipate.
Close my eyes and make a wish.
Okay.
Nope. Let's go.
Roll for religion to see if it
Shark
comes true.
to the winds.
That's a 13.
You hope it comes true. I don't know. I'm not going to ask you what you wished, but you can tell me later. All right. You found the shark puppet.
They sure did.
Is this your natural fuck?
Hey,
It's my
Tab,
natural fuck.
Yeah.
we could tell it to come here.
I don't recommend that.
I already tried the thrusters. They're broken.
Okay, well, can we tell?
Probably a sign from God.
So
That you're on a bad course of action.
Can we tell where this came from? Like a general area?
Roughly the center of that walled off area.
Dolores
Well, at
said.
least we know where it is. Maybe we should put a pin in that for now.
It also has missiles.
Are we supposed to go to that?
Eventually.
Press up on the
Dolores starts walking towards it.
press up on the
No.
There, you're about 10 foot from the wall, into the wall.
Polaris is blinded by the flare and walks into the wall.
Is he revved up by a deuce?
through.
That high walled area is
Damn
the
it.
area that Tev spied on, right? Where the okay. Yeah, I really don't think if you commanded it to come to us, it would make it.
I think I can settle this.
It has missiles.
But
But that's
just everyone calm down. Give me just 1 minute, and I sit down on the ground, start putting sticks and stones and bones and different shit, different little circles and whatnot.
Where the hell did you
And
find those?
I had they're
Chicken bones.
Chicken bones. I cast augury. By casting Gem Inlaid Sticks, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses from the following possible omens. I am asking specifically about our plan to have, I don't know what a mech is, but to have it come to us where we're at right now in the middle of the
So
military
you're
district.
specifically asking about it coming to you.
Yes, about having this mech just come to us in the middle of the military district, in the middle of the fucking street.
So you feel
You have 4 options.
I love it.
You have wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for and nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad.
Did you eat it? It was delicious.
Jeez.
So anyways, so you feel a warm presence behind you, and you kind of feel some hands on your shoulders kind of squeezing you, giving a little back rub. And you all see this cat that's sitting in the middle of the road just kind of meow. And
You trying to drink poison.
I'm like we're all watching this, and Vixen is visibly uncomfortable. I'm just like, how old is he?
I'm doing the
You're making sin biscuits, is
Eating.
what you're doing.
No, I did that today.
Like my cat with my kid's fleece blanket, he really likes those.
What are we throwing?
a Bluetooth speaker.
Knock the speaker
Your
down.
kid apparently just travels with the Bluetooth speaker.
Maybe move that behind the couch.
Dude, I
oh,
can't
or
get
carry
this
it. Whatever.
Anyway,
And you kind of get the sense that
we're watching him come.
you don't think anything would happen.
Alright, so fucking go for it. Honestly, from what I gathered,
He said fucking in character. So like I'm getting
It's
small
canon now.
little bits of I don't know if he's this innocent kid.
it's like post nut clarity, you know? Like, I honestly think literally nothing would happen. So if you think hitting your buttons would make you feel like a big man, go for it.
Tab, there's one thing that would happen. We would really mess with the guys in wherever it is.
I have an alternative idea.
Yeah?
What if it just stood up and started dancing?
Oh, can you help program that?
I don't know. Can I possibly make it floss and then dab and then loop that?
Let's make a history check. Your child's on the floor dying.
Okay, that'd be a 16.
Okay, so my brother was hitting me, and my brother was hitting me.
You realize how big this thing
So-
is? Like, it can kill
So,
someone.
thinking back to your training days and things you've seen while traveling around with the High Commander, there was, at one point, a particular soldier who was reprimanded and relieved of command of his mech when, in the middle of a training exercise, he was able to command his mech to perform a sort of a dance. It was very awkward looking, but it was very obvious what he was trying to attempt with a machine designed specifically for war and death and destruction. He was attempting to make it dance. So it is possible.
This got Sammy kicked out of basic, so. But this is my
We
one
ain't at
chance
the
to do
academy
it.
anymore.
He had already signed for that base model charger.
Alright, so I'm gonna try it. Gonna try and make it floss, dab, and if there's a loop command, I'd love
Are
to
you
loop
guys? Are you helping him?
We're doing our best.
Let's make an intelligence check.
I'm helping him.
We're
He's
gonna
doing
make.
it.
I was gonna make it disadvantage, so that's gonna be a straight intelligence check.
Thank Christ. The power of two idiots.
So Delaris knows where we're
9.
going, right?
it. That'd be a 9.
To do the report out.
Yes.
Delaris
Slightly
is
below
going towards to do this report
Alternatively,
out.
you could do the
What'd you
monkey.
roll?
9.
So you think you may have an idea? You give it a good old college try, and you type in some commands, and you're not. You can't see it, so you're not sure what it's doing. But you wait a couple seconds, and it flashes green for command complete.
Oh, it didn't get the loop to work.
So
It's been a while.
as Delaris starts to step off, Marge kind of leans forward and goes, guys, this has been a pretty awful day, and I could care less about turning a report, so I'm going to go get some sleep. And she starts to walk off.
That's a good idea.
But she heads towards the outer travel ring. She goes, I'll catch up with you guys in the morning.
Where are you staying?
At the Anvil's Ring?
Thought so. Just checking.
Hold on, let me add a case statement in here. I can get this thing going.
I think we've wasted enough time on that. I mean, let's get cleaned up if we're gonna do that. If you guys think we need to, I really don't care.
And Marge disappears as you hear Rough and Rolf. See you later, buddy!
Not your buddy guy.
I'm a cat, so I don't have object permanent, so she's pretty much dead.
Wonderful.
In character. Perfect. The fact that your character knows what object permanence is and is self-aware that you don't have it. Fantastic.
Tough life.
Wait, hold on.
So are we getting cleaned up or not?
Delaris says
Who
no.
posted?
Oh. I was about to say something. What?
Yay. Chase backpacks, side jets.
I'm Bobby.
Him's bounty hunt for Jabba Hutt. What happened?
I was asking if we're getting cleaned up or not.
Yes.
I thought we were gonna go talk to the guy, but we should get cleaned up beforehand. So we're here. There's the barracks. Let's go.
I'm already clean. That's one of my
We
principles.
can just dip into a back alley,
Number
wipe
11.
down.
We could have saved a lot of time doing that. So let's just do what Teb says here.
Maybe like a 5 or 10 minute wipe down, and then walk over to the.
Oh, the old sink bath.
Yeah. Which I would actually prestidigitation if I didn't take the time to do that earlier. I don't know. I don't know.
Everything good? Mike had involvement in it?
Yeah.
Prestidigitation for me.
So you and Omal look decently clean, because you did it to him earlier too.
I'm gross.
And as is Delaris.
You're not going to clean up at all? You're just going to...
I mean,
Well, if we're already
I s-
clean, then I guess I could do that to them for like
So you guys are heading into the military district to get cleaned up
Yep,
before
we're
you
clean
deliver
now.
your report.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So if you want to ask around, I mean, you guys went through the training course, but you weren't really showed to any quarters or barracks or anything like that. They did give you clothes, so
Do I see any other guards? Or any other people, like military guys?
yeah, they're all around.
Where's the?
So I just asked the nearest person, like, hey, where's the barracks?
They point you back off towards the northeastern side corner of this district.
Where's the lady who has my money?
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
tell you
there.
where she's at.
Well, wouldn't I?
Pointed you into the,
But
into the area.
if I knew who she was because she told
Yeah.
me she'd give me money, I probably would know like where she might be.
Her name is Linda.
Where's Linda?
Fuck's mine.
Yeah, she's. I think she's up there betting on that fight. She likes to spend her hard-earned money on that fight to see if she can win it big. What do you need? What do you need with Linda?
She owes me money.
You better catch her soon. She's pretty heavy into that betting.
Go.
He
There was
pointed you off
something
towards
so
the center,
menacing
where all the
about
main
that.
roads meet at the crossroads. In the very center, there was, which you wouldn't know about there, but you could probably see a crowd up the road where all the crossroads meet. There's a crowd in the center where they tend to build a ring and have
Is it on the way to everything?
yeah for them. So the other it's divided basically into 4 quadrants.
Right.
The bottom, the southwestern one is the training area. The southeastern has the big walls. So for them to get to the northeastern, they wouldn't be able to cut through. They'd basically have to go up to the center and cut through. So it'll be on the way.
Perfect. You guys are.
We head towards where we're supposed to be going.
Okay.
Don't you worry. I know one thing about gambling addicts is they never bet money that they already owe someone else. So your money is safe for sure.
I feel reassured. I'll keep an eye out for it as we walk through.
So as you guys walk up the road, to your left you see the training area you saw before. You see that same, real hard, strict female dwarf that kind of yelled at you guys earlier. But and she's drilling some of the same militia, going through the same course that you guys went through. And then as you get close to the center of the district, you see the same area that you guys saw before, which Tev wasn't with them at the time, but there is basically a boxing ring set up in the very central area where the main roads meet, and there are benches around it, and there are guards, soldiers, a few commoners that have ties to the fighting guild they're gathered around this boxing ring. And you see the same gnome up on a podium that puts him a few feet in the air, so he's at level with maybe Omal and Delaris and them. And he's got a tube that he holds to his mouth that runs to almost look like a giant tuba on the other side. And as he talks into it, you can hear it come out the tuba. And he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to tonight's fight night."
I got the best one. I've only been doing
What are you guys doing?
Wondering what plan they have.
Delaris never makes a plan.
Mr. Gnome, sir.
He's like, "What? Welcome to what? Yeah, yes, son.
Have you seen Linda?
Is there a Linda here? There's a lost child who is looking for his mother, Linda." You see
It's amazing.
3 people
I just want
kind of
you
come up.
to talk the whole time.
It hurts physically.
I know. That's why.
There are
sick.
3 people. There is a gnome, a dwarf, and a half-orc.
Do I recognize any of them?
You didn't meet Linda. You met the guard, the male
Right,
guard, and
right.
he told you that his wife Linda had it.
Did any of you buy popped maize or promise to buy popped maize?
It's really loud out there. Make a performance check.
Hold on.
Borrow the tuba.
You.
Thaumaturgy.
Each of the tuba.
I cast. What was it?
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, my voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal.
So almost
So
regular
Yes.
person.
Did you buy? Popped Maze!
The gnome busily takes a step back. You've got to teach me that trick, son. I've been using this device all night. How did you do that? What do you use?
Learned it from my mom.
Oh. Okay. You'll have to introduce me to your mother sometime.
I can't.
So make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 13.
Okay. So you see one dwarf, female. As you look, she kind of looks at you a little, and then kind of like quickly looks down, and you kind of get the hint that that's probably her.
Head that way.
Okay, you walk over to her. Pretty easy to get to her.
Yeah. Your husband told me that you were gonna give me the money for the Pop Maze.
She kind of goes, listen, son. As she's looking up at you, listen, son. I have the gold,
Okay,
but
perfect.
I've got a hot lead on who's going to win tonight. So the bookie already has the gold.
So you don't have the gold.
When the fight's over, I will have your gold, and I'll give you a tip just for being such a nice, sweet little boy.
I am sweet.
I don't think that's in the scout. Scouts are sweet. Loving, tender,
I am
kind,
sweet.
soft,
What is it?
warm,
Trusting?
Yeah, no,
trustworthy,
I'm trustworthy.
loyal, helpful,
Oh,
friendly,
okay.
great.
Which again, distinct from trusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
can trust him, but he
She
can't
goes,
trust
"Look,
you
look."
for shit.
I didn't know you were coming tonight. I'm gonna get this gold for you. You just have to wait.
when's this fight happen?
I mean, the announcer literally just said, "Welcome to tonight's fight night." It's
You
happening now.
I have
interrupted
other
it.
things on my.
Happening literally right now.
Well, which one's gonna win?
Obviously, Socks. He's the favorite.
Are you alone, or we go with?
I went with it.
I don't know if you
I
are you
went
guys
with
still
it.
digging with your mech.
I don't know. Are we digging with the mech?
I followed him.
I'm with him.
And I think Teb's with us.
Yeah, Delaris said he was walking off. Did you guys follow?
Yeah, I was ready to get where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear all this and offer her a loan so she can pay him his gold.
This seems like a wise decision.
She looks at you
Also,
oddly.
I would also
Make
pay
a
him
persuasion check.
Persuasion?
To accept gold from a stranger.
socks.
15.
Okay. She says, "Look, I'm a guard and I'm not allowed to accept bribes. But
What?
if you want to give this gold to me out of the kindness of your heart, I will accept it."
Blair says this is a loan.
And she goes, I get your meaning. I will accept your loan."
This feels like a bribe.
She goes, "Listen, honey, you haven't felt much at all. You're too young for this."
You didn't see the scry earlier.
Delaris gives the gold. How much gold? How much pop maze?
How much? Let's see
5
how
tins.
many. Let's see how many tins she
I
bought.
hope she got the 5.
She bought 2. Oh wait, I only rolled a d4. If you have a chance for,
Right, because I
Five.
said it's 2 gold for
One.
1 or 10 gold for 5.
she bought 1 tin, so it's 2 gold.
Okay.
Well, Delaris gives him the 2 gold.
Gives her the 2 gold.
Gives her the 2 gold.
Okay, she
yes.
takes it, winks at you, and then hands you 2 gold.
Perfect. My business here is done.
Delaris, not understanding the subtleties, says, "You should get your eye checked out."
And then she, as you say that, she kind of puts her hand on your arm and says, "Oh, I can see everything fine, big boy." And then she turns back to the ring.
Did I roll seduction by mistake? You did.
So then you hear the announcer booming over.
Someone's gonna fuck the DM. It's been 2 long blue-balled years.
So you hear the announcer's booming gnomish voice. "Welcome for coming tonight. As I said before, our reigning champion of the past 3 nights, Socks, is coming back to defend his championship. Woo! Everybody, finish placing your bets now. The fight is about to begin."
The name Socks means nothing to me, so I just keep walking.
Now,
Yeah, means something to me.
I'm paying close
So,
attention to the
make
fight.
Yeah,
Make-
very close attention.
make a perception check. Everybody, you can make a perception.
That's what
Yeah,
I was
say
gonna say.
I'll-
Do,
say I'll
do we know who
assist.
the
Oh,
opponent is?
natty 20 for a modifier.
So,
27.
here's what you noticed. Last time when you showed up, when Flick was the reigning champion,
Yep.
there was a sea of bodies on stretchers and the ground and whatever, just behind the ring of all these prisoners that were brought up to fight him that were basically in crumpled, destroyed conditions from where he just annihilated everybody that he fought. Socks, on the other hand, and then anybody that came up to the ring, they basically had to like prod and poke and get them into the ring to fight Flick. Socks, on the other hand, there's a line of smiling, eager prisoners. You don't see a single person lying on a stretcher. You actually see a couple people skipping away from the ring. And you hear the announcer say, with this reigning champion, we have had so many more fights than usual. Everybody's so eager to fight this man. Do they want the championship belt? I just don't understand. Place your bets now.
Look at.
I hope both fighters have fun.
So,
Delirious asks what the odds are.
They will, buddy.
What are the odds?
he
That's-
goes, who are you asking?
The
announcer?
the bookie.
Oh, the
I
bookie?
guess,
Okay,
yeah.
so he goes, let's see here, buddy. If you had been here the last couple nights, I would have told you 10-1 Sox would have won, but they're up in the ante. I don't think it's just going to be one guy fighting him tonight. So I'm going to say 2-1 Sox favor.
I look over at them all and I say, "You looking at all these people walking off, super smiling and happy?"
So I say, Sox win, you get twice your gold. Other guy wins, you get 10 times your gold, depending on who you bet on.
Like you saw him the other
The
night.
edge is on the underdog.
Someone handed him a note and he ran off.
That's what.
But you saw that note. He didn't
I
hand
see.
him the note. He put it in his pocket.
Oh, soft wet. I don't know.
I find combat sports distasteful.
Agreed.
Delirious puts 10 gold down on.
Socks.
No.
So good.
The underdog.
So good.
You
The
did
dynamics
notice
so good.
with that natural 20, as Socks bounds into the ring, his coat is no longer green. It's same coat, but it's dyed almost a darker ashen black, and he has an odd mask over his face, like mask,
Like Lucha Mask? No.
like a Robin mask.
Like a Ninja Turtle.
It's,
I was about to
It's
say.
Kane meets Undertaker.
I'm thinking about my currently orange mask.
It all comes together.
Tuesday.
Royal Rumble.
In a steel cage.
I make sure I stand where I am
Last
clearly
month.
visible in the. But then again, I'm like almost 7 feet tall.
The elimination chambers tonight.
Flip this
if
over.
you guys are interested.
It's no longer
Grease your
brass.
to the elbow.
Think of the old one.
32
It's in
inches.
Saudi Arabia.
1 inch shorter than Delirious.
Yes,
That's all
how
that
tall's
matters.
Delirious?
I don't know the answer to that.
So, you see, oh my god, you see various people, all around the place.
It's just a blue coat with a hood.
I've been doing that all day.
You get him confused.
All day.
How old is Trace?
Okay, so you see Socks bound into the ring, and a large bearkin
He's back.
and a large, not necessarily large. I don't know how tall that the frog people are. They're probably about 4 footish tall.
They're called bullywugs.
Bullywogs. There we go.
Last
You
time
see-
we saw one of those, we killed him.
See a bullywog,
manual.
and you see
No,
a
I know,
large
it's like a
7-foot
daddy's.
tall bearkin. This guy is
heard of
hulking.
it.
Not necessarily on the ripped muscle, but he looks like he could pick up a heavy stone and throw it and move it. But he's a large and in charge man.
Practical skill.
And
I thought you meant the kids. I'm like, whoa.
and then you see the bullywog. They both bound into the ring. The bullywog is holding his arm a little funny. The bearkin, for how big he is, he's hunched over a little. Looks like he's kind of got a little crook in his back. And you hear the announcer saying, "Everybody's bets placed! Everybody's bets placed! Let's let the fight begin!" And you see the bullywog bound across the ring as Socks. Socks spins around, and you see some lightning fast pokes all over the bullywog's body, and he just seizes up. And then he grabs his arm, twists it funny, and throws the guy on the ground. And you hear a loud pop from the guy's arm as he puts him on the ground.
Ow.
But as he's got his back turned, the large bearkin runs up and tries to throw a punch at him. But he's seeing it coming, spins around, grabs his arm, pushes it aside, grabs the large bearkin in a bear hug and squeezes
That's what I thought was happening. Yes.
in a large bear hug on the bear hug until you also hear a loud pop, and everybody goes, "Oh my goodness!"
Action chiropractor.
And you see the bullywog after a second stand up, kind of move his arm a little, and stretches it out normal. Gets a smile on his face for a second, and then you see Socks just kind of look at him, give a shake, and he's like, "Oh yeah, all right, let's get this over with." And the bear stops, stands up, stretches his back, and then they both go at Socks again, and it turns into a slugfest, and they're slamming into each other. Socks, throws the bullywog out of the ring in almost a heartbeat. The bearkin almost starts to get wrapped around Socks, but he's able to wiggle around, stun him a few times, and knocks him down to the ground. And Socks is easily the victor. But as the two stand up and get out of the ring, they are not carried out of the ring as with Flick's people. They step out of the ring, and you can see they're actually a little happier as they walk off.
It does look like they all had fun. They all had fun.
And then you can see the next group of prisoners are all like eager to get in the ring.
I just look at them all and I go,
And you can see, because you rolled so great, you saw all this. But the announcer, to everybody else, it was a hell of a performance. And they're like, "Oh, that bear almost had Socks. That was such a close match. Oh, everybody pick up your winnings from the bookie."
I take one piece of gold and I just throw it straight at Sauce.
Make a ranged attack.
I hope that
That's I don't.
something
Is that just?
cool happens
Hold on. I don't think I. That's just a straight roll.
Roll and add your dexterity.
Okay,
That's what you do
Sounds
for
like
ranged
it.
attacks.
Thank you.
in his toofus.
That would be a 15. I'm not trying to like beam him. I'm
Well,
throwing him a
you
goal.
still gotta hit him.
Beam him.
Oh, look at that. It killed him.
So a 15. Let me see if he sees that, because that's not enough to actually hit him. No, he doesn't see it either. It just flies over his shoulder. Zoom! And it actually hits somebody on the other side. Oh, jeez! The goal! And he gets super excited.
I try again.
Mulberry?
Make another ranged attack.
This is the last one. I'm not gonna keep doing this. We're rolling a real die. It's the exact same roll.
He misses this one too. It's zinging over his shoulder. There's a
I
lot
give
of
up.
crowd screaming, and you hit another person in the face. No! This time it's a prisoner.
Dude, everyone's gonna be so excited to get the shit beat out of them and have money thrown at them.
And you
Like,
see
this is the
several
best Fight
prisoners
Club.
pounce on this person. No, mine! And they start fighting over the gold, and a fight erupts. And you hear the gnome go, "Hold on, boys! Save it for the ring! Save it for the ring!" And you see several guards run up and start pushing them into the ring.
I then start thinking about that. I have 100 something silver that I could throw at once.
Yeah.
And
I
then
changed
take
my
better
mind.
of
This
it.
is entertaining.
The announcer goes, "All right, so that was the warm-up fight. Are you ready for the main event?" And
What? The champion's not the main event?
everybody's cheering. Socks is still in the ring, and you see 4 prisoners jump in the ring. And these look very rough and tumble dwarfs, and they're all like, they don't look like the rest of the prisoners. These stepped out of a different area.
Alright. I know they're the same minis, but are they the same people we had our
I'll make a
tussle
perception
with?
check.
Because things are going to get interesting.
That was what I thought.
That is an 11, I believe.
Okay, it's hard to tell. There's a large crowd there. You're probably a good distance. If you want to push your way to the front,
Yes.
All doors look
100%.
the same. So.
make an athletics check.
Athletics?
That's strength based.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Strong based. Come on, strong based.
That's going to be a 13.
Okay, you push your way a good distance. I mean, there's a lot of large people there and guard uniforms and armor and stuff like that you're trying to push out of the way.
They're dwarves, though.
They're cheering. Dwarves are stout.
You can already
Low
see
center
over
of
it.
gravity.
I was going to say I could already see over them. Ah, whatever.
So you're
Stupid
well,
dice.
but you're trying to get past them to get past the other people. Some of the people are easy to get through, but some of these stout dwarves are
Fair
hard to
enough.
get through. So you get closer.
Can I see close enough to tell?
Make another perception check.
I feel like if a
15.
kid ever played, his name could be Thomas the Stout, and he could be a dwarf.
I don't get it.
I'm not gonna do
So you look up there, and I mean they're just dwarfs. You don't know who they are. never seen them
his
before.
son's name is Thomas.
I get it. I'm
So
just-
that's a joke.
Oh no! He was writing me off because
Okay.
he didn't think it was clever at all.
Can I push
He was
closer?
being an asshole.
Do another one?
No, you can tell they're not the same four that
Oh,
you met
okay.
earlier.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's just a chair.
Do we bet per round, or is it just we had to bet at the beginning?
That was just kind of like a warm-up match, so I don't think the bets really affected that.
Oh.
So these four are stepping forward towards Socks, and
Blown away by an actual chiropractor thing. It's really.
It's incredible.
No, it's really cool. It's a neat effect.
you can kind of hear the prisoners who were in line next in line are screaming, "Ah, it was my turn! I was supposed to be fighting him!" And they're kind of pushing towards the ring, and the guards are pushing. Hold on! These guys need their turn. I didn't even see them. Where do they come from? We were next, and they're you can kind of see like a tussle starting to happen between the prisoners and the guards back here.
Where do they come
I'm
from?
watching for any foul play.
I am
It's
also
a
scanning the crowd.
fight.
I know,
So
but there are rules in this arena, right?
yeah.
Do I see anyone just strange or shifty in the crowd at all? Watching
Maul
this?
is right there.
Perception?
No, that would be an insight.
Insight.
I gotta say, look no further than our ragtag group of.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Pretty
Whoa.
much.
That's an 8.
Yeah,
My
there's a lot of
intelligence
people
modifier is
there,
-1.
and it's a very crowded event. It's kind of hard to tell. So the fight's starting to begin, and you can see Socks in the corner, and the other four dwarfs are there, and they're cracking their knuckles, and they're starting to walk towards Socks, and the announcer's like, "All right, let's get this ready," and they all rush in there, and Socks has a piece of paper
Keep
out,
that
but he's kind of looking at it, and you can see him kind of like going down the list, and he's looking at them all confused, and he's looking at his list, and he's looking at them all confused, and they're just rushing towards him. And let's see, let's have you four make dexterity checks.
Hey, that's me.
I'm one of those. Wait. Not me.
No, it's not you. Just
Everyone else.
yeah, we'll
21.
use your stats, but it's not you. It's for these guards. Actually, just roll. Let me get their stats real fast.
Oh,
Three.
So
It'd
just a
make much more
D20.
sense.
I've already rolled
D20.
mine.
Okay.
I didn't tell you to roll.
You did. You did.
did.
I
You
said
said
you
you
four.
Oh, I thought.
Five of
Oh,
us.
everyone but. Okay.
He went out of his way to exclude you, right?
Plus one, because there's four guards. You're making the rolls for the four guards that are jumping at Socks.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh.
plus 1.
Plus one.
That'd be
whatever.
dirty 20 for mine.
Dirty
Oh.
20.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
3.
Oh.
Okay, so the two on the
20,
outside,
4 and 4.
they try to jump quickly before the announcer says, let the fight begin, and they kind of stumble. And the other two, they're quick on their feet. I mean, you guys rolled exceptionally high. However, Socks has a +9 to acrobatics and rolled extremely well. And the two dwarves in the center just bound towards him, and he puts his list in his pocket, in the opposite pocket that you saw the other one was in, the other note, and he puts a hand on each of their heads and just kind of bounds over them and jumps to the opposite corner. And he's still looking at them confused. What? Why am I fighting you guys here? What are you? You're not. I was specifically told who I was fighting tonight, so that the odds could be correct. You're ruining these bookies here, and he's kind of trying to have playful banter with them.
Can we hear this?
Yeah, I mean he's talking pretty loud.
How?
All right, so
How?
what'd you roll?
I got an 18.
He's in
18?
fight now.
19.
13.
3. Did you roll
That
again?
was-
That
Oh,
says
did
13.
we ask us to roll again?
Yeah.
Oh, missed
Add
it.
5 to it.
Fuck.
What'd you roll?
1. Natural 1.
Fuck.
So these two
I still have
regain
one.
their balance and dive and are able to land a blow on Socks. He's still kind of disconcerted and confused what's going on here. These two slam into each other as they try to push forward towards Socks. You roll. Oh, I lost it because I was looking for.
I'm ready.
He's ready this time.
I'm ready. This time.
You're gonna roll a D8 and add 3.
Not ready.
Shut up. I didn't know he was going to change up the dice. D8. Is that the two pyramids on top
Yep.
of each other?
Yeah.
Yay. Hey, I did it this time.
2d4
Look at
is
you
good.
go.
You two are gonna also roll a D8 and add 3.
Plus 2.
It's a 6.
We hit. Say D8 plus 3.
Yes.
Yep. Yours is a D8 plus 3
So
as
that'd be
well, right?
a 6 total.
So 6 and 9 then.
9.
So
9.
plus 3. Yep.
So 15 total.
6 plus 3 is 9.
Good job. I appreciate it.
That's some
Okay.
hard math right there.
All right, so you see these two jump forward and just slam into Socks and punch him in the face. Socks, reeled by it, spins around and goes into a flurry of kicks and punches. Let's see. So he's got 4. So all right, all 4 of you roll d20.
Okay.
No, Caleb is the monk here. So roll 4 d20s and add 9 to it.
So Caleb's the only one rolling?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1 too.
I also rolled.
Okay, and I had what to it?
Socks.
9.
9 to it, so 15 for the first one.
Okay.
Well, 15 for the second one.
Okay. Not doing so hot.
Oh, that's 16 plus 9.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 20. Modified 20.
Okay. So
Jesus.
roll 2 d8.
2d8.
Give me each one.
Okay, is that d8?
I hope Socks doesn't die.
Mm-hmm. That's D8.
I have no emotional.
First d8's 3.
No, you don't, but I
Second
hope
d8 is 8.
You're just supposed to go and go, oh,
Okay, so the first 2 that hit Socks, he spins around and pushes away from them and smacks into the other 2 that are bumped into each other. He hits them and just clocks them with a spin and heel kick and takes them both out, and they drop to the ground. And as they're frazzled, he spins to this one, and that's you. Make a d20, and we're going to add your Constitution, which is plus 2. So roll and add 2.
3.
Wow. Impressive. So as he pushes away from the other 2, clocks the other 2 with a spinning heel kick, he spins around and does his little quick and this guy just goes rigid and can't move. So you're stunned. You 3 roll d20s.
Jesus.
Should've went with A.
You're swinging at Socks again.
That one was only for Travis.
Natural 20.
No, it's for me.
Are we adding
D8
Yeah.
double it and add 3.
D8 double add.
Add plus 5 to this attack.
Oh, okay.
Plus 5 to the attack.
Plus 5?
Dirty
10.
20.
10.
And okay, so you roll a D8 and
I am
add 3.
fucking him over right now. Oh my God.
I don't know.
You're
how I'm supposed to root for,
screwing
so.
your guard over.
Socks.
You're stunned.
I'm rooting for
So
Socks.
9 total.
9
Socks.
total.
Rolled pretty low. So
What'd you
that's-
get?
On my D8, I got 2.
2 plus
Plus-
3, so 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, you didn't tell me what to add to the d8s I rolled.
I added.
Oh.
I added it. Okay, so these 2 slam into him, and this one's still stumbled on the ground. And he's still trying to get up. He spins back around to Socks. He's looking a little concerned, and he's going to do 4 more attacks. So roll me 4 d20s.
Okay. And Omal elbows Tev and says, maybe the cat needs some inspiration.
Let me see if I have any left.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we have
so
not rested.
19 plus 9.
Okay, for the
That-
first one.
I think that hits. 15 plus 9, I think
Yeah.
that hits. 16 plus 9.
Yeah.
5 plus 5.
Okay.
That
So
one doesn't
this
probably-
one is still trying to stumble to get up, and his foot just goes high over him. But his kick spins around, hits all 3 of them. So give me
Oh, the one who was stunned is the one who didn't get hit.
48.
Okay. 48 damage.
Wait, roll me 3 d8s, and I'll add that to him, and then I'll.
The first one's 4.
Yeah.
We'll just count it. 3 and 1. Oh.
It's not.
No, it's not. I just had LASIK for you.
Okay, now roll me another d8.
Another D8. 8.
Okay, so
That's like the highest we can
Omal, who's keeping a keen eye on this, sees him, do the moves that you're familiar with.
Hashtag
He's
mug
spinning
shot.
around, punching, kicking, gets all of them but the one that's stumbling. But as he spins around, after doing this kick, you see something come out, a little silver syringe, goes into the neck of this guy. And you see the veins just spread black around it. And he's going to take
Socks
8
did?
necrotic damage.
Socks did that?
Yes.
I'm very interested now.
Is this a no rules fight?
And then he's going to give me an athletics check.
Shit has changed.
Athletics check.
Give me
I'll just roll
athletics
the-
check.
I'll
I
just
roll
the
d20 and add 1.
The fights were fixed.
So
Oh yeah, athletics will be plus 7.
You've never
For me,
seen much blood
22.
sports, have you?
22.
Just like plus 7.
You get plus 3.
My kid.
6. So this guy, reeling from being stunned, Socks jumps in the air with both feet just square in the chest, and he goes flying out of the ring and hits the ground. And he gets up and starts to try to climb back in, and you hear the announcer go, "Now this is a feisty one. He knows the rules." And several other guards are grabbing this guy and trying to pull him out. "Once you're out of the ring, you're out!" And he's starting to pull him out.
It's like a Royal Rumble.
Delaris runs over and starts to push him in.
Okay,
Delaris has gold on this.
give me an athletics check. And you give me athletics checks. Which we're going to add 3 to that.
14.
14.
8.
9.
Don't roll it like that. Just roll a d20.
And add 3.
Just roll a d20 and add 3. Don't use your stats.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
7 to 20. Dirty 20.
Wow. So Delaris beat nobody. He runs up and he's just like, "Come on, guys." And he's trying to pull at the guards, but there's 3 of them. And again, these are stout dwarves in full plate mail armor. And you're trying to pull them all off of this one guy.
That was a perfect Delaris impression, though.
So we'll swing back around to you
Eat
3.
it, pussy.
You 3 give me an attack.
Don't.
Roll
I
d20s. And add 5.
Fucking awful. It was in my chips.
I rolled a natural 20 again.
Yes!
Travis
You got a dice roller. Use some real dice.
Yeah.
And rainbow dice. That d20 is the one that got me a natural 20 every other roll last game. That's my daughter picked out that dice,
Nice.
so they're gifted.
I'll roll the damage
That's
again.
oh.
So that doubled plus 3,
Yeah.
17.
17.
Oh my
I rolled a
What'd
7.
you guys roll?
So
I rolled a 10.
Okay. What'd you roll?
4.
So 7.
7. Sorry.
Wow. Yeah. So this guy's on fire. He's like, you can tell he's got some experience. Give me.
I'm shutting it off.
Set.
No, my kid called me. He's from the upstairs bathroom.
He's gonna save a handful of his key points and not do the flurry of blows this time. So give me 3 d20s.
It's 13 plus 9.
Yep.
So 21 or no, 2 plus 9. Nope. And 7 plus 9.
So 16. Oh no, that's not gonna do it.
So 1 hit.
So he's still a little razzled, but he's going after the guy that's the main threat. Give me a d8, him, and I need you to add roll a d20 and add 2.
Oh, wait, I'm not going to do it on here again.
4.
Use the magic.
Okay, so what am I adding?
2.
Okay, that's 5.
5. Wow, you guys are rolling poorly on these. Okay, so he knocks you in the face, spins around, and does his little speed pokes, and your guard goes rigid. So you 2 get to make attacks this time. Add 5.
12.
14.
You guys are terrible.
I know.
I want Sox to win, and apparently so does
I
Fate.
don't.
Okay, so give me 3 d20s. Well, give me 2 at advantage. So all right, so roll 2 for the advantage.
Okay, so 12 plus 9 for the first one. 20.
Yep.
Or 11 plus 9, so dirty 20.
And then give me the last one.
And that's 17 plus 9.
Okay, so yeah, all 3 hit. So give me 3 d8.
6. 3.
Hold on. I gotta add 6 plus 4, so that's 10.
3.
So 7 will be 44.
8.
2 plus 4.
I always have an 8 in here somewhere. So far. Good lord.
You said
Okay, now
you
roll me
saved
another
us.
d8.
6.
Okay, so same
Good
thing
D8.
as the other. Now that this guy is stuck in his thing, he clocks these guys, spins around, and you see another flash of silver as a syringe goes in his neck, and you just see the veins pulse black. All right. So you guys come out. So all 3 of you give me an attack. Roll d20.
Can
add
Delaris
5.
see that syringe as well?
You can make a perception check. He rolled natural 20, so I'm giving him everything.
Is
But
it mine stunned?
he came out.
Oh, he came out. Okay. Oh, yeah.
19.
Is it +5? 19.
Hey. 8.
Okay, so you are reeling from. You're just clutching your neck. Give me both of you roll a d8 and add.
That was
3.
my perception check. Was that 19?
19. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
You can see it.
10.
Okay.
10 with a d8.
I rolled a 7 +3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My attack is a nat 1.
Nice.
I appreciate that you immediately thought I had the wrong dice, though. I do appreciate that. 'Cause,
So,
like, it's pretty
so
on
your
brand.
guard, so you're clutching your neck, and you're looking at him all confused, like, what are you doing there, buddy? So let's see. So give me three d20s.
You did use all my lay on hands.
I did because
Nat
your
20.
party almost died last fight, last session.
Nat 20.
All right, so give me.
The second one's a 4, so 4.
Yep, so that's a miss.
And another 4.
All right, so you're really focusing on this guy. Or Sox is.
What are the
So
odds?
give me a d8, double it. Well, give me 3d8. Wait.
2, 2.
All right, so the 2 was
Fucking
doubled. So that's 4 plus 6, so 10.
I just rolled 3 2s. That's weird.
Yeah.
and 2
All right.
4s.
Yeah.
And 120.
So
I
there.
remembered.
This one is looking very ragged. This one's looking ragged. This one's looking pretty good. Sox is looking ragged. We're going back to all 3 of you.
With our thing at the Fighters Guild, would I know if they're allowed to use that syringe?
Everybody's using their fists, so you haven't asked about rules or anything like that, but you don't know. Last time you were here, everybody pulled out daggers and started stabbing each
That's
other.
true.
That's
Back to the attack.
Yeah.
It did happen. Oh, boy.
Flick took a
Plus what?
knife to the chest. 5.
16.
Dirty 20.
20. 30.
All 3 of you roll a d8 and add 3.
Filthy ass.
Socks
20.
is going down.
There's a chance.
8.
9.
Add what?
3.
9.
Oh.
26.
Wow, we fucked him up.
That's a bad turn.
He did pretty well, but this is going to end this way anyway.
Okay. Give me 3 d8s. Or, sorry, not 3. Roll 3 d20s.
No.
Nat 20.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
And dirty 20.
Okay. So,
Jesus.
here's what's gonna happen. Give me all right, so roll 2d8, double it.
Okay, so 3 plus, so 6 times 2, 12.
Okay. You roll a d20 and add 2 to it.
21.
Ooh, bad. Okay. All right, now roll another d8.
5.
5, and then roll another d8. That's 9.
1.
Jeez. Okay, so as the 3 are advancing on him,
I'm getting nervous.
he's looking very black and blue and a little ragged. Spins around, punches these 2 guys in the face. This guy sees an opening, goes in for a large haymaker. He's coming in for blood. Sock sees it, spins around. You see a syringe come out in each hand, and he just goes in both sides of the guy's neck. And he drops like a rock. Hits the ground immediately and starts just convulsing on the stage. And he's gonna make an acrobatics check. Roll a d20 and add 9.
Okay. No, 11.
Okay, so let's have you roll a d20 and add 1.
19.
Oh, jeez, man. He's not doing too good this round. So after he takes that one down, he's getting a little at his wits' ends here, and he's just flailing wildly, and he's pushing these guys back, trying to keep him at his bay. But he's looking like he's on his last leg here.
Can Delaris use Mage Hand to grab those
You
syringes?
guys can do whatever you
Socks
want.
or who?
I'd like to
Socks.
use Mage Hand to get
Socks is looking very ragged.
the rest of those syringes out.
I look at them all and
Okay.
I say,
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Watch. Gotta go over here.
No matter how this turns out, there's really
22.
only one way for it to turn out. They're
Yeah,
going to get the
you got
result they want.
So a syringe slides out. Make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
We should go back down. We found a dead rat. They found a dead
10.
rat.
Okay, it's pretty obvious. The syringe is
Yeah,
just
we found
flying
a dead
above the
rat.
crowd. They're seeing this metallic object just floating above everybody, coming back towards you as you reach up and grab it.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Are these normally this? The last fight didn't seem as violent.
Oh, they're setting him up. They're trying to kill him.
But
So I need both of you to roll
allowed?
2 d20s and take the lower.
Disadvantage.
Patient
No, but
defense,
actually,
sucker.
yes.
There we go.
What am I adding to it?
2.
5.
5, 14.
So 7.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. Yeah, so they advance on him, and he's breathing heavy. He takes a step back, and he's batting it away as best as he can. Let's do 3 more d20s.
So that's 9 plus
9.
9.
Okay.
19 plus 9.
Okay.
13 plus 9.
Okay. Roll 4d8.
First one's a 7. 4. 8. 3.
Okay. So same thing. This guy advances on him, and he throws a wide punch, and he just blocks it easily, and the 2 syringes come out and go straight into his throat, and this guy drops to the ground. And you're left with one person left. And he takes a step back, and you can see him putting up a stance. He's tired, but he's going to do his best. So you're left. 2 d20s. Give me the lower.
5.
Okay, so
Plus
his
whatever.
5, so that's 10.
Same. No, am I out?
You're out.
Yeah, you're
Your
out.
guy just took 2 syringes to the jugular. So give me 3 d20s here.
Damn juggler.
18.
Actually, he's going to go out. He's going to do 4.
18 plus 9.
Yep, got it.
That's 6 plus 9.
So 15.
19 plus 9.
Okay.
And 16 plus 9.
Okay, so give me 4d8.
7. 6.
Uh-huh.
5.
1. 7.
Dude, Socks is a fucking monster. And that's the best set of dice I've ever seen.
24, 30, 35. Guess what that guy's at?
35.
So this guy comes up swinging. You see Socks kind of reaching for something in his pocket, maybe another syringe, and he's just coming out empty. So you see him stand up tall and bat the guy's fist away, and then just goes into a flurry onslaught and just pummels this guy into a pile of pulp until he's knocked into the turnbuckle and just collapses there as Stocks stands over him, breathing heavily. You can just see one eye swollen shut, his nose is a little crooked, one arm's held a little funny, and he's leaning heavily on one leg. And he looks up. Are you not entertained? No, I'm just kidding.
I look over at Teb and I say, yeah, they're gonna get the result they want.
And
yeah, we'll see if they're going to do this again, you know.
And you hear the announcer say, well, that was one hell of a fight. I don't think the bookie was expecting that, though the odds were kind of in his favor, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what to think about this. All right, well, I guess we're up to the next fight. Who's next on the list? And you see Socks kind of put a finger up, asking for a rest, and he goes, oh, it looks like Socks is asking for a moment of reprieve. And you see a guard captain kind of look at the announcer and kind of shake his head no. Oh, nope, we've got a tight schedule here, guys. We're going to have to push on to the next event here. Bring in the next set of fires. And you see again, the prisoners are about to step up on the ring, and the guards push them back. And you see another group of other people come from the side, and they start to climb into the ring.
If you want to save your friend there, this is pretty much your only chance, because they're going to keep doing this.
I jump in the ring.
I follow.
I also follow, but to hold Omal back.
I elbow him in the nose.
Who else jumping
Joke's
in?
on you, I don't have a nose.
You have a snout, I'm going to break it.
I will stand 30 feet away from the ring.
I want to be
Opposing
like
strength checks.
ringside, like a manager.
Ringside manager. Okay. So you see 4 more guards step into the ring, and Socks is looking wild now. He glances back at you guys, climb into the ring. What are you doing?
He's a cat, just like me.
So
I'm not gonna make you roll perception. I'm just gonna give it to you. Yes, he's a cat like you.
Daddy?
wow.
Are you back first?
I step in front of Socks, between Socks and the prisoners. I asked Socks what was in those syringes.
He stands up. Let's see. Yeah, he hears you. He kind of looks at you, and you see him kind of grab his arm, and I need you to roll 3d8.
5. 6.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
You're getting so close. So close to
I know.
Yahtzee.
We just need.
Or wait, no. Straight.
So you see him grab his arm, twist it until it pops back into place, grab his nose, snap it back into place, and you see he just takes his leg and kind of pokes at it in a couple different places and spins real fast, and his leg kind of gives a sickening pop, and he stands back up on it and heals for 25.
I throw up.
Make a Constitution save.
I roll for throwing up.
Projectile.
Healing.
Distance.
Get spell slots. Because I'm going to put my hands on if I can.
18. No. Yes.
18. Okay, so you throw up a little, but it's mainly in your mouth. It's not. I mean, you're able to hold in most of it. Nobody else around sees you.
Does Socks out answer me?
I put my hands on him.
What did you
and
say?
I asked him what was in the syringes.
He looks at you and says, "I don't know what syringe you're talking about."
I pull it out and show him.
Where did you get that?
From you.
Oh yeah, it was pretty obvious when you took it. He says, "I think there's more pressing matters here." As you hear the announcer go, "Well, this is an odd turn of events. I don't know if this is a Royal Rumble match or what the deal is, but we now have 9 people in the ring." Oh wait, you're not in the ring. We now have 8 people in the ring.
I put my hands on Socks and I cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay. How much?
He
Damn it.
heals for 14.
This appears to be. Now everyone's using fists, right? We're not actually using
Right.
weapons.
Oh. That changes things.
Not for me.
It doesn't for me. Well, I mean, it's less damage, but
Oh.
I would like to rage. No.
Are you gonna attack Socks?
I was thinking about it. I have money on this fight.
I know. And I have a whole slew of monk abilities and full key points.
Also, I still have my sword, so no. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
You see him reach into his pocket and pull out a piece of paper, and he starts to kind of look it over, and he's looking at these guys, and he's like, you just see him put his hand to his head, and he's like, they're not on the list either. And he goes to shove it back in his pocket, and he pulls out another piece of paper that was in that same pocket. I don't know what this is, and he kind of opens it up. Flick. I don't know. He crumples it and tosses it.
I catch it.
Make a dexterity save. Or check, rather.
Dex check. Same thing. I didn't catch it.
Okay, I'll try and watch and see where the note lands.
Perception.
Okay, perception. Hey, I'm good at that. Dirty 20.
Yeah, so it lands between Delaris and Omal and starts to roll towards the edge of the ring. It's still in the ring.
Can I pick it up?
You can make a perception check. He saw it.
It's by your foot!
I didn't see it.
I picked it
I
up
didn't see
because
it.
he
What's
yelled
your-
it's by your foot.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, what's your what's your passive perception?
12.
17.
So you
I
would
want
hear
the
it.
note.
You would
It
hear
is
it.
12. Yes.
Okay, so you heard Tev there. It's by your foot.
I take them.
Okay. So you reach down and pick it up, a crumpled up piece of paper. Let's have everybody roll for initiative here.
Yeah. Except Christian.
No, he's in it too.
Oh, he's got projectile.
He can do
locked in.
things.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Hey, alright.
It's saved for later projectile now.
Oh my goodness.
I'll throw this die away.
So do you guys do you guys want to just get out of here, or
14.
Okay. Oh, I didn't roll for socks. 16. Right? No, his initiative is +4. So that's 18. That doesn't make a difference. Okay, so Amal, you're up first.
Okay. I have 50 movement, so I can go wherever the hell I want. I'm going to rush up, and I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay. Go for
I'm
it.
going to attack the crap out of that guy.
Go for it.
Okay. So, unarmed strikes and all that. I won't be using claws. I'll just be using my pummeling. So,
Okay.
first attack is 10 plus 8. So 18.
Okay.
And these are magic damage, technically speaking.
They don't look very ghost or crazy to you.
Just
so-
saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. If they
Okay.
rage.
First one's a hit.
Okay. Second one does not hit. Natural 1.
Nope.
Third one's 14 plus 8.
Nope. Oh, +8, yeah.
And I'll go ahead and roll those real quick.
So you got 2 hits.
Yep. So that's 1d8 plus 3. So first one's 10 damage.
Yeah.
Second one is 11 damage.
Jeez. Okay.
On the first hit, I use Stunning Strike.
Okay. Okay, so what do I gotta beat here?
Let me double check.
That's a 20 con.
Oh, he rolled 20?
Yeah.
He's going to beat me more than likely.
Well, it's 18 plus 2, because it's con save, right?
Yeah, it should be. Let me find it. Okay, where are you, Stunning Strike? Well, where the hell's Stunning Strike? Well, it doesn't tell me Stunning Strike anywhere. Oh, there it is. I found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to beat a 15.
Okay.
Second one's another Stunning Strike. Am I allowed to do that?
For each hit, yeah, you just have to burn a key point for every single
Okay.
strike. That's a 20 again.
He beat
He
it
rolled
again.
2 18s in a row.
Wow.
This guy's stout.
I'm going to Flurry of Blows. That's another key point. That's 3 key points. And I'm going to hit him
So you
again.
get 3 attacks for your regular attack?
Or did I do that? Hold on. I rolled
You
3
rolled
times.
3 times.
Okay, well, I've already done it then.
Well, if you want to use a key point to hit the 4th time, as if you did a flurry of blows, that's fine.
Well, I burned the key points because technically I only got. Hold on.
You get 2 attacks, and then
Oh.
you can do a third for a bonus action free, or you can do a third and a fourth.
Ah, right. Okay, I get another attack.
So just burn another key point.
I did. 13 plus 8, 21.
That hits.
Okay. And that's going to be 6 damage.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do another stunning strike.
Jackson.
13.
I win.
So he is stunned. I'm glad you did that because he was about to do some nasty stuff next turn. So stunned.
There's a scope somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that your turn?
That's what I
All right.
got.
So it's funny
What?
that
He's stunned. He can't do anything about it.
okay, this guy's gonna swing at you.
I'm looking.
23.
That is.
I'm getting.
You're going to take 9 slashing damage
Okay.
as a dagger comes out from underneath his cloak.
Oh! It's on.
Okay, so you rushed them. Their turn's next. They're gonna step up to you. He's gonna step over towards Socks. They're going to make a They're gonna try to grab you. So you need to make either an athletics or an acrobatics. I don't know,
Okay.
like an hour.
We'll do athletics.
Make sure you go get changed.
We'll do an athletics.
Okay.
Am I doing 2 or just 1?
You're doing 1 because they are rolling with advantage.
By the way, I'm hard out at 1:30. Remember?
Okay. 20.
Yeah, unfortunately 14.
Okay. They grab you.
Does my grappler perk do anything for this?
I don't know.
Let's find out. Keep going. If it does, I'll just correct. How about
Okay.
that?
So they're gonna grab you. And they're going to try to toss you out of the ring.
I'm super excited.
So
Is it out of the ring, out of the fight?
yeah, because he is right next to the edge of the ring. He
I
rushed
wonder
the.
how much the rules apply here if they're trying to fucking murder the guy.
Well, I mean, you've got a fight going on in here, and you've got people out here. So it depends on who you want to bring into the fight with you.
I'm
So
gonna be like Mean Joe Green and be like, hey,
oh
kid.
wow, a 1 and a 2. I don't think you
Catch.
even have to roll.
I'm
So-
very heavy.
So they go
Jock
to,
at you.
they both go to grab you, and they've got you grappled, and they're gonna throw you out of the ring, and you just sit down on them, and they can't budge you. He's going to swing at Socks. Natural 20 against Socks. So
That's bad.
Sock's gonna die.
you guys healed him a lot. I think he's
I didn't
pretty
heal
good.
at all.
So that is 2d8.
It was the royal you guys.
So 1 and a 2 against. That's 3 plus 3, so 6. He takes 6. So that's not bad. Okay, that brings us to Reggie.
So how
Plus, you got plenty of.
how bad is it? Like scale of 1 to 10. How bad is this? Like, are we worried? Are we fine? Are we worried? Because I'm worried.
Who are you talking to?
He's talking to the.
You're
crew.
talking in
So-
character.
Oh, so you're next to the. So
Yeah.
you're next to them. Okay, so
The
Ted,
homies.
you're off in the crowd, 30
The
feet
homies.
away. You're next to Vixen, Delaris, and Socks.
So I'm closest to him. So I lean in and I go, "We're a little worried."
It's like 7.
Delaris,
That sounds-
Delaris leans over and says, "I'm not."
So Reggie does the scouts
Yeah.
promise thing, puts it over one of the badges on the sash across his chest, and casts Summon Celestial. Look, guys, it's the Eagle Scout.
Did I roll seduction by mistake?
You did.